Okay, I am live now. Where we left off last week, uh, it was right after all two of you guys were resurrected by the god Lathander. You guys went outside and was promptly attacked by the forces of the Frostmaiden because she was upset you created daylight in her region. Now, after you managed to slay and put down these monstrous fighters, trying to be helpful, Neo picked up a ring to have Theo identify it. Unfortunately, upon being picked up, the ring teleported all of you guys to a previously unknown area. You don't know where it is. You just know you are on a winding icy path that leads to a bear-like face in the side of the wall that looks to be an entrance of some kind. Before we ended last time, you guys saw an opening down to the right as well. And that is where we left off.
Yes. Helpful.
Oh, jeez. Well,
I think last
only
time we
way to
talked
go
about
for-
running, not running.
only way to go is forward.
Well, we can also go to that cave to the right of us if we wanted to, as well as another option. Although I don't think anyone really can. I can't see nothing. It is a dark screen. Let me refresh.
Did you drag down to the one corner?
Yes.
Alright.
It was just a black box on my screen. Determining skills.
Nice. You have vision and whatnot.
Yeah, I might just have to close the browser and open another one.
Because Nick doesn't have dark
We also have
vision.
that opening to the right of us.
Yeah, everybody should have the same vision they had last time.
It seems
Accidentally
like
brought Theo up for. Yeah, no. I click your vision. You have proper.
I'm gonna call
It might just be my browser causing issues.
I'm gonna call Duke, my familiar, and I'm gonna send him into that little cave, see what's up.
Okay. So let me get to your little sheet so you can have Duke. There you go. So you can control Duke.
Okay. Let's try and take him into the
Okay.
cave.
So, I'll show you what you see when you go through. So you, as he's sitting down, is anybody else doing anything else? As you see him call forth his owl companion to go and check this out.
Were we able to rest or no?
I'm just gonna try to keep an eye out.
You can attempt to,
around
Nick.
us.
I'd like to try to attempt the rest.
No, you're gonna attempt a short rest or a long rest.
Short rest.
Okay.
Hey, I have to reset my computer. I'm breaking in and out. I didn't even hear what Mike just described.
Not an issue.
So I'm gonna try to jump back in. You guys keep going. I'm gonna work on my computer.
So
and try to
as
jump back
Duke
in.
flies through here, he comes in here, which when he gets in here, he sees two beasts in here who notice him fly up to them and kind of just look. And I think the bottom one goes to snap at him.
Oh boy.
It only will get one try at this, and then he will escape. And then as you are looking through Duke's eyes, it just goes dark as the teeth close around Duke.
Oh, great. He's
So
not
we're
gonna be
not
very
going in
happy
there?
with me. Yeah, there's monsters directly on the other side of that hole. Yeah, going in there would have been a very bad idea. So we should definitely uh go in through the main entrance. At least we'll know what we're getting into. What do y'all think?
I mean, that sounds like a better idea than guaranteed monsters.
Yeah.
Probably more.
Huh?
I mean,
Possibly more.
Yeah. But at least we'd know we wouldn't be coming out of a crawl hole
how far
into
down?
a bunch of I honestly have no idea.
How far down what?
Is the cliffs and stuff.
Let me double check if it tells me, because it should. 20 feet.
I mean, that's not very far.
And then about 10 feet to this, and then you would know this from watching Duke. It was about another 20 feet of tunnel.
No, I was just thinking more about trying to climb down in one of these
Yeah, no.
little, you know what I mean, split offs to sleep. Like, because there'll be one down here, you know what I mean? But 20 feet, anybody walking by is still going to see us, so.
It'd be best to
20.
guide, I personally believe.
To fill you in, Corey, with what happened since you're back, he sent his familiar up into the cave, and it was 8.
There's monsters directly on the other side.
Did you happen
of
to
the
see
tunnel.
what was in there, though? From your owl?
No, not really.
Since you were looking through your
Unfortunately.
owl's eyes, you can see what's in there. Real quick. I'll give you that sight.
Okay.
No, I can.
Just because you would have seen it before. You got the sight of it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like they're drakes of some degree. Some kind of dragonoid creature.
Oh, probably not worth going in there then.
Yeah. Like I suspected. Let's head in through the front. We're not going to get anywhere standing out here on this cliff face.
What is the lighting condition? Is it getting darker as we approach that opening?
So I forget exactly what time it was at the last place, but I'm going to make the executive decision that it wasn't night, or if it was brightening up into day after all the time spent there. You could see here, but it's limited visibility. Like, I have it bright out here, but it's only, your vision is only slightly impaired from the snow and stuff. It's not too bad. You could clearly see outside with the sun and stuff. It's not getting darker, and inside the door that you guys can't see too clearly because it is dark inside. I know you have dark vision. It just, from the distance with the darkness, it's hard to see inside.
Okay. All right. I think we should try to approach it stealthily just to be safe.
I know a rock made a mention, or at least Kelly made a mention of seeing how high the cliffs are, not to climb up that chute, but to find a place to hide the rest. I just want to make sure all ideas are not heard.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I missed out on some of it because I was troubleshooting. Yeah, if you guys want to take a rest, I would not turn down a rest.
It's only 20 feet, so I don't know how safe it's like. Because I thought if it
Yeah.
was going to be a little bit longer, people who are just walking by wouldn't really look down. But if it's only 20 feet,
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want any ideas to be overlooked, Kelly.
yeah, I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
If
I
this
just
is
wanted to
something like
clarify the
a,
rest of that thought.
Yeah,
'cause-
no problem.
if this is something like a main entrance, and you know you want to look over the edge to make sure you're not going to fall down, hiding down there to rest wouldn't be very, very wise. It's best we do what we can here, and then rest afterwards. We'll be fine.
I still
Let's-
think it'd be worthwhile to take our go in there stealthily and not just go charging in because we don't know what we're going to be facing.
You're more than welcome to. I don't fight at range.
I'm not saying to fight at range. I'm just approaching the entrance stealthily instead of just kicking it open and saying, "Boom, here I am."
I mean,
Just to be smart about it.
What was that thing a rock would always do? Not a rock. The kick down the doors thing that Justin would do. Kelly.
Yeah, Crow Call.
Yeah, Coco. What was it? What was his catchphrase?
I don't remember. Do you remember what Justin's or Crow Call's catchphrase was when he would kick down a door? Leroy Jenkins style. I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, you're more than welcome to do stealth, but
yeah, stealth
Drag
Drag
doesn't
them
get
all out
moving.
here.
huh?
Drag them all out here. Go get their attention. Make them come out here
Oh
so
yeah,
we can
play
see how
tank.
many there are.
Yeah, play tank roll. Drag some
And if there's
mobs.
too many, run.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna start moving.
Okay, so how does the group proceed forward then? You are moving forward. Are you trying to stealth or not, personally?
No,
Okay. Anybody?
we just sort of appeared here.
Yeah, anybody?
They've
Anybody moving with
No.
him?
not really very many places to hide either.
I'll go with him.
Yeah, I guess I will too.
Nope.
Man, I'm so glad you guys got my back.
I'm gonna hang back
Makes sense with
and
the
shoot from a range.
yeah, makes sense with a ranger. You don't want to be, even though you can be, you don't want to be in melee. That just
At
hurts.
least one needs to tell the
Uh,
heroic story how we all died.
Exactly. That's probably gonna be a rock though. A rock, are you hanging back too, or going in middle?
Yeah, no. I'm a hang back a little bit, but I want to get close enough to actually do something.
I mean,
In between hiding and doing stuff.
yeah, because to be fair, most of you have ranged options that staying here will work just fine. If something happens, so you guys start moving forward, moving right there. So as you start coming up to here, just describing what you see. Built around the mouth of a cave is a ramshackle wooden portico, crudely shaped like a bear's head with its mouth agape. The tunnel behind it is dark. So as you come
Ominous.
up here, you see that, and you see the thing is closed. You see, like, the door of it closed.
when you say the door of it, do you mean the skull is just like closed, or is there a door inside of it?
Like it's almost like there's I'm gonna move this slightly just so I can
Oh, okay. That's better.
actually show you that better. Yeah. So the inside the skull is like a door that has been lowered. Because I assume that's what a protocol is.
Hmm. Does it have any writing on it, or
Nope,
it's just a door?
it's just a door. It looks to be that's shut whenever they're out and about, or maybe they don't want visitors. Who knows?
Nah, I can say
I guess.
housekeeping.
Are you home and willing to talk about your Lord and Savior Cthulhu?
I guess we should try and open it then.
Taking
I'm just gonna stay back here.
taking a look at it, it take a look at it. It looks to be set into place, and it doesn't look like there's a real way to open it from the outside.
Okay,
You
I
might
guess we're gonna-
you might be able to like strength, but there's no real grit points on the outside, and you don't know how heavy the door is.
Oh boy. Well,
Let's see what
Like I'm not
Shit.
shutting down ideas. I'm just giving you the visual observations.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Neo, I choose you. Attack open door.
how would I do that?
Well, there's several things you can do. You can try to lift it with athletics. You can attack it if you want to try to break through it.
Would I be able to like stab my shiny brand new javelin into it, and both me and a couple of them try to pick it up?
By stab into it, what do you mean? Like stab into the door, or
Stab into the door and try to lift it up, or is it like a swinging door?
it's a
Mike.
what?
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
With my undead abilities, can I go through the door?
Let me.
So I think I have incorporeal stride.
I believe you do, but I don't know if.
You've been trying to use that ability.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, you can move through creatures and objects other than physical barricades, such as walls, floors, and ceilings, as if they're difficult terrain. So specifically, no.
Damn. I just want to use it one time. That's all I want.
Basically, from what I'm reading on that is a 90% combat related thing. Well, if there's an enemy that is in front of you that you need to get on the other side, you can then use that
Walk
to get.
through them?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically this allows you to ignore the you can't walk through enemies thing.
Okay.
But I get that is a really cool thing. Well, let's see. It says the problem is it uses words like walls, and I would say doors are similar to walls.
No, that's what I was thinking when that you had said that. So.
Yeah, because that's a physical barricade, in my opinion. Okay, I was just double checking to make sure I was ruling it fairly, though. But yeah, maybe you go to walk through it, and it just is a little bit too thick for you.
All right.
But
Lift with your knees, Neo. I
What-
believe in you.
so what you would have to do, Nick, is you would have to roll an attack to stab into it, and then I would allow you to have an advantage on the athletics if you got your javelin in there.
Just javelin attack.
Yeah. So you go to stab into the door, and you manage to puncture part of the portico, making a not quite a loud sound, but you hear it slightly echo behind it as the gate kind of rattles. But you have your javelin in there.
No, I need to use.
I find it funny
athletics.
he just knocked.
I told you knock nicely. But right here's athletics.
At advantage.
Athletics. Athletics, not acrobatics.
He put athletics.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me one more roll, Nick. Just to see if you do better than 17. You don't. I think you guys are seeing his muscles really bulge. I think you see it and it lifts up probably like 6 inches, and then the javelin like loses its grip on it and falls out. And as
boy.
it slams back shut.
Well, back to the dragon ambush then, I guess. I give like a visual signal to the guys at on the other part of the path, and it's like no bueno on the door.
So you guys see that? Oh,
We just popped out.
yeah, I know it was Joseph. You guys see his
Yeah,
symbol
sorry.
like, hey, the door's no go. It looks very heavy and
And Neo couldn't lift it, so if he can't lift it, we're not getting in that
So
way.
back to the, shall we call it a plot hole?
Yeah, the plot hole. Yeah, let's go there and get ambushed. So we're gonna send Neo in first.
You know, the guy just wrecked shit last time.
oh, I will
Yeah, he literally
say,
woke up. He literally woke up and saved our lives.
because it hasn't come up. Nick, remember the captain's sword that you got?
Yeah, I remember it.
Something that it has, Nick, is if this hits an object, it's an automatic crit. So when you attack things, it is like extra good at breaking stuff. Not that that's what I want you to do here. I just when you go to stab into things, you should be using your sword.
Oh,
Just for future, because it's meant to destroy objects.
I was kind of like just out of the game thing. I was kind of hinting for some help trying to lift it.
Yeah,
lost
but
all my strength in transition to a druid.
Yeah, no, Nick, you're the strength boy.
Strengths and teamwork.
We couldn't give you triple advantage.
That's not a thing, but yeah. That's why he said he could give it to you. Anyways, so what's the plan now, Stans?
Well,
We can divert
we
more.
gotta go through.
You can
We gotta
go
go through the hole.
the hole, okay.
The plot hole. Right, Kelly?
Of course. Where else are we gonna go?
For our convenience. But like I said, the combat classes should go through first.
But before we worry about who goes through the hole first, how do you get down the wall first?
I mean, I climb.
Is it shallow enough that we will slide down it?
Let me see, because it was something on it.
We know how
compared
one
to
of
where
us
we are
gets down.
now to where Theo is. Are we higher up, or are we like
Oh,
at the same level?
what I love about this
It's
is you can just take out tiny little chunks.
It said it's a steep slope. So what I would say is if you don't try to climb down, you could slide down, but you might hurt yourself.
Yeah, we're just gonna climb. I'm gonna use the the natural claws and toe talons I have.
I was just about
Just
to
go.
say a pit and a rope.
Those work
I
as
mean,
well.
you technically have claws and toe talons too.
That's only 20 feet.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, we got to put it down for the people who have regular feet.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Everybody else.
And the bigger ones.
Yeah. So
Oh, I like how I'm in my own glass there.
yeah, no. So climbing down will just require a small athletics. Sliding down, I will give you like. You can attempt that if you want. Those with claws and stuff, I'll give you advantage on athletics. But go ahead. Who makes the first move?
I mean,
Because it's only
put down
advantage.
a pit and rope.
Okay. So as you're putting down a pit in a rope, you see Neo just grunt and get at it, and he just like starts lowering himself down slowly. Arak goes to claw, but his claws slip, and he slides down, all taking 3 3 bludgeoning damage.
Do I
Are you
take that?
channeling your inner Kroko?
Right.
As he slips down to the bottom here. And you climb down perfectly fine too.
Can I use my flight just to, like, float down there? Just like,
Yep.
oh, hey guys.
Then he flutters down
I'm
like a
setting up the
little
rope.
pixie.
20
As I'm
foot.
sitting at the rope, I'm like, damn, that's another thing we got to talk about. Jesus.
I mean, am I Jesus? I've died twice. No, 3 times now, hasn't it?
Yeah, Jesus only died once and came
20
back, and
foot.
then
I'm 7.5 foot tall.
yeah, that's why you nimbly climb down, Nick.
I'm like, what? I'm tall as fuck. I keep forgetting that.
That's like 2 body lengths down for you to get down.
2.5, but yeah.
2.5, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
Alright,
no.
I'm gonna climb down like
3.
a regular
Okay.
human being using the.
And Theo, are you
I was
gonna
human.
move over and use his pit and the stuff he put down, or?
catch you.
I'll use if he's setting the stuff from the climber's kit, I'll join him as well going down there.
Yeah, I'm putting it where my character is, just in case we need to bug out of here and not to climb down. We can.
So with the climbing gear, there's no checks or anything. You
I had a feeling.
So you guys are now down here in this little gully.
All right. So, on a scale of 1 to healthy, how healthy are you guys? On
One
a
to
scale.
what?
On a scale,
Yeah.
I'm alright.
All right.
That
Yeah, you said.
we
I'm
we
feeling
can
about 75% of myself.
yeah we can.
Okay.
You don't have to meta it if you guys want. You guys can just tell him how low you are.
No, because I was gonna cast us a good berry, get 10, and spread them around.
Well, I'm 53 out of 64.
Last session I gave him all my good berries.
Yeah, to get him up to
You said that
53.
You had like 5 left, didn't you?
Those are,
yeah,
but
then I ate some, so now I'm down to 1. I have 1 for emergencies. I can run over and throw in someone's mouth if they need it.
All right, I just made 10. I gave myself 3 to get up to 40. So I have 7 left. Who's at the lowest health? I think it's a rock, right?
you would think so,
I've
but
only lost 3.
you would be wrong.
Oh,
I've lost 6.
Forgotten has
I've
minus
lost
8.
7.
okay. You're gonna take
And-
these 7 berries.
They are currently at 25 HP.
Yeah, you're gonna take these 7 berries because
Wait a minute. That seems wrong.
we need you flanking and ruining people's days with sneak attacks
Um,
and not be dead.
I was gonna just sit back and just like, have my bow out while you guys all went in there because you guys are, better at combat than I am, and I prefer, to stay alive.
So
Ish.
All right, fine. I'll keep
You-
these in reserve then. I'll keep the 6 I have in, or the 7 I have in reserve.
So let me see something real quick. So Right Fang's passive. Okay, so very passive, very perceptive. I think with the perceptions, I think you guys will all hear this, but the first ones to hear this would be Right Fang and Theo. You guys hear, or maybe Right Fang, you hear some kind of noise coming from the race chute. Why, Theo, you probably see some like ice chips at the bottom of the mouth. Like something, like almost like something is falling down the tunnel.
Gotcha. I'm gonna ready my bow, but also I'd like to remind, last session I did give advantage to Neo
Yep,
for the next time we have
Yep.
initiative.
So
Just
Nick,
wanna remind that.
when because I didn't add, I remember that because I didn't add it in because I was gonna forget it if I did. So Nick, as a heads up, when we do initiative, because we're about to, you can just roll twice and I'll input the higher number.
I was just about to say, I still think we should almost try to bait them out to ambush the ambushers.
And
Well-
I would like to ready an action for something to come out. If something comes
Can we
out
throw
of there, to
rocks
shoot
down
it.
the hole?
Oh, hold on, Nick. You ready in action to shoot whatever comes out?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as a heads up, now that I don't think you have this because you don't have extra attack yet, right, Koya, or do you?
I do not have extra
Okay.
attack yet.
For the melee-based people or people with multi-attack, something I enjoy is when you hold your action to attack, you hold your whole attack. So if you hold an action to attack, you get both attacks. Just wanted to let you guys know that. Well, first off, Right Fang, since you and Theo are the two that heard it first, you also could do something if you want, or you can just let whatever happens happens.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh. Get my whacking stick out.
Okay.
Get ready.
And as your racking stick glows, you see one of the figures that you saw up there crawl out of the tunnel.
Shit.
And
Whack.
I
whack,
think
whack.
before combat starts, because initiative is going to start, let me clear this initiative counter.
That's a dragon's breath. That's not good.
He looks about you, and I think anybody that can understand Draconic, which I know for sure would be Right Fang, hears.
I can as well.
You guys are so good with linguists.
It's a very popular
I know.
spellcasting language,
Not
too.
to mention, and Nick, you can't understand.
Oh, I wasn't sure. I can understand shit that I don't even know about.
No, I know. That's why I just popped in now. But so Theo understands this. Arak, do you?
I do.
Okay, so Arak also understands this. I think you. So three of you guys understand, and I think what you guys hear is. So the little mice make a loud noise, then come to my door. As combat starts,
I want to use
Do I
speak
get my ready
action
to
to
action?
ask.
what was that, Rock?
Oh, I was gonna just speak because it's a free action and ask him, like, we knocked on that door. You don't have a door.
His eyes narrow, and you feel his gaze fall on you.
Now I
I-
just hope Corey hits.
I had that. Can I get that ready to action attack off?
Oh yeah, I was gonna just roll initiative and then have your ready action to hit.
Okay, I'll roll initiative first then.
Gotta click on your token.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. I can add it in.
I kept clicking the button after he said it too.
Okay, and boom.
I'm an asshole.
No, that's fine. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Always Nick. Always got to give Nick a hard time. Okay, this is 18.
Why do I got 0?
18.14. Because when it adds it in, Nick, it adds it in at 0. Okay.
And then this is
7.
my ready to action attack would be a. Oh,
So, I'll leave your Gloomstalker extra attack for your first turn. This would just be like
Yeah, I
almost a
figured the-
pre-combat thing.
Yeah, my held action would trigger before the.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking too before that. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do a clockwork bolt, and as the range attack, I'll make it a sharpshooter one. So let's see if I can actually hit it.
For the future, give me a heads up if you are using Clockwork Bolt as a held action, because it does require concentration.
Oh, okay? I'm sorry about that.
No, just for the future. You barely hit.
Okay, it's good to know.
That's not good.
18, and then clockwork bolt. I think it does an additional D8. Right? Yeah, additional D8. So 26.
As you hit into it, and now, almost like a chameleon, you feel one of his eyes point at you, Theo, and he almost shifts his gaze from a rock to Theo to back.
I mean, I don't blame him.
Hit him again. Hit him again.
Wow.
Hit that fool again.
Now it's Theo's turn.
I am going to bonus action Hunter's Mark him.
Oh man, dude, you're gonna stack those clockworks on him, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hoping to, yeah. So my first attack, I'm gonna go for a sharpshooter clockwork,
You hit again.
and that's D6 or D8, and then a D6.
Um,
Is that funny, or he rolled like the exact same roll? Like 'cause he rolled a
it's
19 damage with a 7 instead of an 18 damage with an 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then my second one, I'm just gonna go for a normal longbow attack on that one because I'm not feeling super lucky on this attack.
if you made a sharpshooter already, I think that's for your whole turn, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh wait,
my
that's a
Gloomstalker's-
different
I
attack
get-
action. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Gloomstalker ability.
Either way.
And then just a normal longbow attack against him.
You got this.
That's a longsword. Whoops, I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh, alright. I should have gone. Dang.
Well, actually, if you would have gone, you would have missed.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It is a +10.
Yeah,
so,
you would have straight missed that.
And then a D8 and a D6.
You know, those clockwork bolts remind me of slicing ammo from Monster Hunter.
Yeah. And if it doesn't take it out on my next turn, that's 6d8 damage that it's gonna take if it doesn't pull them out.
From 3 bolts.
We got this.
I was just about
Yes,
saying
three-
there's 3 of
3
them,
bolts,
which is
yeah.
I think he can only pull out one at a time if he even can.
Yeah, it's one action to pull out one.
Mike, question.
Yes.
Why is my thing not on the like initiative turn thing?
Oh, well, you probably
click your
didn't.
token.
Yeah, you probably didn't click your token. So here, add. What
I
was
was
your
watching
initial?
out for Neo's because he's new.
I was responding to something and then I
Shit.
just looked up. I'm sorry.
Woo! That's 73 damage. Now I fully expect him to charge me and eat me.
thank you.
We're gonna put you up there. That is Theo's turn. Go ahead, Forgotten. It is your turn now.
I'm going to try and hit it with my short bow.
Go ahead. You shoot it, and your arrow like glances off its tough, scaly hide.
Oof.
Okay, is that all?
Oh, about all I can do.
Okay, Nick, Neo.
Where is it? How close am I to it? Oh, I'm not very close.
You're close enough to get there for sure.
Yeah, you're 10 feet away.
I boop up here. That's close enough to hit him in the face.
Yeah.
And-
Rage, my guy.
Oh,
How many
then I-
rages do you have left?
He used
You should have
one.
4.
Oh,
No,
okay. I've
he
never
doesn't
played as
have 4
barbarian, so I don't
total.
know how many rages.
He only has
He
3
doesn't
total.
have 4 yet? Okay.
He has 2
If
left,
he
so
uses...
he can.
Oh yeah, so it's up to you if you want to use it.
I'm definitely gonna use it and then poke him in the eyeball.
I was just about to say you could still reckless if you so chose. Like whether or not you rage, you can still.
So
reckless,
yeah, no,
correct?
that's the nice thing about reckless. You do hit,
That's what I thought.
so you do
Yeah,
9 damage.
Or was
Oh,
it not
you
good?
wait. You clicked with your bow, Nick, not your sword.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was something different. Yeah, I do it again. That's some bullshit.
He did roll pretty well with his original roll. He just rolled the wrong interface.
I'm debating because
Yeah, he got a 19 on the dice.
Get a reroll at that point?
if you got 19 on the dice.
Hey, most of the time we just take that and roll with the other. Like,
Yeah.
when we have to re-roll correct damage and stuff.
Yeah. So
normally
what
we just
what
discount
I'll
the second
do
attack, so.
that is a good point. You have I'll make a compromise. You can roll normal damage off that top one. That great like.
Just off the regular grape sword?
Instead of Great Weapon Master.
Yeah, just a regular, and you can use Great Weapon on your second attack. Because I think you're right, Joseph, that it doesn't go for the whole turn. So your damage you
Right.
do is just nice damage of 15, and go ahead with your second attack.
And my second one's great. No, weapon master, right?
Yep.
Are you gonna reckless to get advantage on that?
I should
Uh,
think about it.
I didn't need to.
He has a pretty high AC of around 17.
He had 19 on the die.
okay.
He had a 23.
Oh my.
Yeah, for 25 damage.
So that is your turn, Nick.
Yes, it is.
It is now its turn. It is very upset at you guys.
Not me.
And so you see it as it takes a deep breath.
Oh boy.
And we all die.
As it exudes a 30-foot cone, which does easily like hit you guys even at 20 feet that I have here.
Damn.
All right. Let's
GG,
Do I
guys.
see this breath attack coming?
You definitely see him in the hail and everything. So, oh.
There any way I can block for a rock?
Do I get any cover advantages because I'm behind him?
I'll give you this. If you choose to like auto fail, you'll give him advantage on whatever like check he has to make.
Okay.
Cause I kind of like that as
I'm resistant to cold. I can fail this. A rock will probably die.
Yeah, that would have been death. Assuming
so I
don't
need
make
from
nevertheless
everybody
rolls.
who is
Actually-
I need a con save from everybody else.
Constitution.
Oh,
the one with the blue check, right? Oh,
Uh,
okay.
12,
Yeah.
9, 18, 13. Well, you auto failed, I think.
Oh yeah, duh.
You know what? I prefer instead of I think Kelly, I'm gonna have him just ignore your save with that thing and boost you to whatever barely passing is. Cause that
Yay.
since he's choosing the auto fail, that's more fail.
So I take 20 damage.
So everybody below a 15 fails
I failed.
and
What
take
do I
the.
take real quickly?
So you pass. You should take half. Yeah, you take half. So everybody who's resistant or is above 15 takes half damage. So Nick, you
Oh,
resist.
So I take 10, right?
Yep, you take a quarter damage. So Nick takes
Wait,
a
how much
rock.
damage was it?
41.
Oof.
If
You know how you remember in Dragon Ball how Piccolo took that fucking Nappa attack? That's what just happened.
So about those berries.
Wait, well here's the
find
thing.
earlier.
Do you resist cold, Forgotten?
I know I resist poison. I'm not sure about cold.
Because if you don't resist cold and you didn't get above a 15, which you got a 9, you take 41 damage.
Nice to know you.
I swear to God, you're just trying to kill me.
I'm not actively trying to kill you. You just are very squishy.
Dude,
I-
he's Brandon
I am
Ruff.
super squished, and I don't know why. Yeah, no,
Well,
I am not resistant to
I
cold.
kind of know why. It's well, we changed your modifier, so at least you have the one modifier. I would have a higher, but that's not a bad one.
At least you're not negative
Mhm.
or no modifier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So-
I believe if you took 20 damage, you do take the other 21 damage. Because
Okay.
I don't think you have a way to resist it.
Wait, he saw the attack coming though.
Oh, that is a thing. So
Yeah, you can use your reaction, uncanny dodge, half the
Oh,
damage.
yes, yes,
He's right. It would still.
It
So
puts
it'd
you.
still be 20 then, right?
Yep, it's where you are now.
Okay.
So con save. Nick took half because
catch.
he resists. Theo took half because he half of a half because he resists and passed. White Fang took half because he failed but resisted, and Kelly will take half because he already succeeds because White Fang took most of it. So Rock, you take 20, and then that's everybody's, and that's his turn. It's Rock's turn.
Sorry about that.
It was a little chilly, Rock.
As there's more ice around you guys, the gore and leftover stuff at the ground are just.
I'm going to go ahead and.
Not
just
half
do
your
what I
health,
can.
Kelly. You take 20 total, so you'll be at whatever, like 6 or whatever.
No, that was.
Oh, half of half? Do you resist?
Well, I took. Oh. Okay. never
Because
mind,
you
my
passed
bad.
the save, so you only take half damage.
Yeah.
Oh, did they update the show? Oh, they updated the website. We can hit show description now.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. I like that. You hit obviously, Kelly.
Nice.
Whoa.
Did he seem any extra affected by it?
No, he seems extra agitated about it, but he didn't seem to like take extra super damage from it.
Yeah, unfortunately, dragons don't really resist their opposite elements. It's dumb.
Believe it or not, there's 90% of 5e does not have anything with vulnerabilities because they really trivialize fights. Like, this thing's weak to fire, it's instant dead.
So it goes off Pokemon logic. Got it.
So, that was your firebolt. White Fang. Unless you have something else, Rebecca.
Nope.
Pass him up. Pass him up.
I'm gonna bonus action cast Healing Spirit.
Where are you casting Healing Spirit?
I'm casting it on Forgotten.
I forgot. Oh, yeah, yours was the owlbear.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the owlbear I used before. It was glorious. Yes. Okay.
And then I'm gonna go with Neo, and I'm gonna swing my shillelagh weapon.
Nice.
No, that I don't want that. I want.
And Healing Spirit, as it says here, it does quite a nice bit of healing.
Okay, Healing
Give
Spirit.
me a number.
You would heal a D6 because it got summoned on you. It's the first time that you move. You would be on it.
D6.
Oh no, it starts your turn there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
So a D6, I believe.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and roll that on the left-hand side for yourself, Forgotten, or that you roll it.
Okay. I thought I was supposed to roll it. No, he can roll
you.
it. He can
Either
roll
way.
it.
And you slightly
roll
hit for 10.
Yeah, I'll take his.
No,
you
that.
chose to roll,
Yeah,
you
no,
get
that's.
punished.
Yeah, no, that's not how that works. You get 2 HP. But
Damn, okay.
10 is the
And what can
exact
you add?
amount of damage it takes to fall this beast. So as you hit it, it shudders and it falls to the ground. Part of its head caved in.
Let's start carving.
This is a monster hunter. But anything else
There
you
were
do?
two. There were two boys. I say that as I hit its head in with the quarterstaff.
I think as it dies, it lets loose like a cry of pain.
As much as one can when you break their neck when you kill them.
Yeah, you know the escape of.
Yeah.
Alertness.
All
The
right.
escape of alertness.
I have to move quickly because I am technically the party healer.
Run!
I go down a rock and I just throw
Well,
7 berries at
here's the
him.
thing: we're still in combat
also-
initiative.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I end my turn.
Okay, as you end your turn, you guys hear a shudder as the gates open up here. As out from underneath claws its way. The second
Maybe
one.
we're knocking on his door.
And he looks over the side and he yells out in Draconic, Tizer! As he leaps down into combat. Sliding down the hill, landing right here.
Bruh.
Oh no, in our back line, no!
Uh,
Does he take fall
okay.
damage?
no, because
Am
he
I
has a
allowed to
fly
move?
speed. You ended your turn.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Swear he slipped and he fell and he broke his neck that way.
He was like that when we found him.
We were just
You
trying
guys
to
are not helping your guys' cases as
We were just here to talk about our Lord and Savior Cthulhu.
he makes 3 attacks.
I'm actually here to talk about your car's extended warranty.
Now all 3 attacks are on Theo. No, he's going to probably bite the biggest looking threat, which is the one with the greatsword. 15,
Now,
Nick.
this is made out of foam and plastic.
15 hits you, Nick. So, I need to turn off the 2 GM. He rolled a 15, so you take half of that because you're raging. So you take 10 piercing and 2 cold damage.
Oh no.
I don't take the cold because I resist, do I?
You take half the cold because you resist.
Yeah.
I take 1.
And now he's gonna claw at Theo.
Okie dokie. Hits. Oof. I do not resist that.
Ouch.
And I guess
I am now bloodied.
he has no give to whether to attack either of you guys more. So slash roll 1d2. 1 is Theo.
Whee!
13 misses though.
13 misses, correct.
Okay. I want to see if it would have hurt you a lot. Yeah. Okay.
And it would have. That would have made me very bloodied.
I am definitely very bloodied.
Forgotten.
Just like the
You
last
get
one.
healed, my guy.
D6.
Start of your
D6?
turn.
Mhm.
D6.
4.
4 more HP. Nice.
I'm gonna be moving that over to a rock on my turn.
And
Can you bonus action and it can move like 30 feet to hit more than one person? Is that how that works?
No, I can only do it once per turn.
No.
I can only heal once per turn.
Okay. Can only do one heal per turn. Yeah, because it got heavily nerfed. Well, not heavily nerfed, but balanced. Because it was broken. Everybody did Congo through the healing spirit, and everybody got like 10 turns of a D6 plus like spellcaster mod. It was broken.
Sounds awesome.
So you want to shoot your bow? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll that sweet bow damage. You hit. So
Whoa.
Sneak attack.
you do get sneak attack. So what the difference between this time and last time is last time you hit at like the angle. This one you hit directly on and it pincered through two of its scales. I'm gonna just click your sneak attack thing. Boom.
Whoa.
Bam.
Nice.
By the way, all of those clockwork bolts should have went off on its turn, but I felt it was cooler to have White Fang kill it. Theo, I hope you don't like mind. On the other one.
Thank you. I haven't been able to get the final blow on anything this whole campaign.
No, to be true, I forgot about them because he didn't pull them out. He just ice breathed you guys, but
Because that would have been 68 damage, which would have been.
That would have killed him.
That would have been ouch.
yeah, no, it would have
7 damage.
it would have doubled his remaining health. But it is your turn because Forgotten moved. Are you gonna move Forgotten or are you gonna?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay,
Just like in this
Theo.
small crevice.
this thing just clawed at you a bunch.
Yep. Can I get advantage on this attack with?
Neo, you giving up your
will
reaction?
Neo give advantage.
Nick, you giving up your reaction for advantage?
Sorry, I was distracted.
So I'm going to bonus action move my Hunter's Mark to it.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go for a Sharpshooter Clockwork at advantage.
Double nat 1. Oh. I was hoping. You hit.
And then, so Hunter's Mark. And then Clockwork Bolt into it. I really want to back away because I cannot take another set of multi-attacks from him. But
I mean, you only have to dodge one attack if you back away.
that's true. Yeah, I'm going to go to back away from him.
That's if he doesn't have reach, though.
Well, no, see, reach only makes it so you can move 5 feet away from him without triggering it. Like, basically, if he has reach, normally if you move out of this area, he would attack you. If he has reach, you have to move out of this area for him to attack. So technically, if Barako, you move out of this area, if he has 10 feet of reach, he can attack you.
I was literally just sitting here worried about that.
Whether he does or doesn't, not every large creature does. Okay. So,
Moving back there.
as you move past these two, he does take a bite at you.
That will hit. So that will be 13 and then half. So 2, so
Yep.
15. I am standing.
Barely. There's like a chunk missing out of you. Your hand looks kind of like the hand from my character in Resident Evil. Like fingers are missing, but it's fine.
Just he's the Black Knight from the Holy Grail. Just it's a flesh wound.
The healing spirit doesn't say that it can only heal once per turn. It only says it can only heal a number of times, equal to 1 plus your ability modifier. So it could
I
move
guess
through
I'll
and
just
heal multiple.
I guess I'll just drag it through everybody.
You could. What?
What are you at, Theo,
Oh,
right
good.
now, if you were to rate your health on a numerical scale?
Fucked.
Extra freeze.
If I was to say, I 8 of 52.
Okay. I just want to note that we
Okay.
lock eyes and we are both bloodied as fuck, and I'm like, you'll get used to it.
So on the side of technically, he can't drag it through you guys because it only activates at the start of your turn.
Or the first
Time
each of
on
the spirits for the on a first time on a turn.
when
Okay.
when you enter its space. So technically, if like Gavin
It
would have
doesn't say when
moved,
it moves.
Yeah.
It just says that when I go into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
so if Gavin
that
would have
sucks.
moved out of it and you moved in and then left, it would have counted.
That's fine. I hope it doesn't.
Which
chase
you
me.
could, if you want. How much extra movement did you have?
I used the full 30 to back up.
If you want to go back 10 more feet, I will give you. You could have entered his space with that difficult movement. Remember, a difficult terrain, and got the healing if you want. Because it wouldn't have cost anything extra, but lose 10 feet of where you are.
Yeah, that cone attack was the 30-foot cone attack last time. Anyways, I was hoping to get out of that cone attack range.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll move back if you're okay with
Yeah,
that.
no, that's fine. Go ahead and roll your d6. It takes a use off for you, right thing?
Yeah.
Because I'm
That
not
means
trying.
now that I
That's
can
5
actually
healing.
withstand another attack from him.
Like, I'm not trying to, like. I'm trying to help you guys as much as attack you. That's your turn, Theo?
Yeah, if it only had a 20-foot, I would have definitely just stayed back and said, yeah, no, I'm just not dealing with
And
it.
then it takes 5
Another
steps
breath attack.
forward and just attack. No. Neo.
I mean, I wouldn't blame it.
What would you like to do, Neo?
Right, Neo.
Oh, I didn't mean to click it right away, but how many attacks do I get with reckless attack?
You get 2 at advantage.
Yeah, advantage. So please roll that attack again. I'm begging you.
Yeah, I wanted the reckless attack and it slipped on the mouse.
Go ahead and roll it once more, Nick. You still miss.
God damn
At
it.
least he didn't
But
critically
your
fail.
second attack, roll it once because I turned on your advantage.
God
So go ahead and roll your attack once more.
Do you want me to roll a regular one now?
No. Whichever one you want to, Nick. Great weapon or... 17. You barely hit it.
Oh, that's a nice big chunky damage.
Okay, a rock. Unless, Nick, you want to move. Do you want to move?
It's gonna hit me no matter where I move.
Wait, is he raging?
Nick is raging.
Yeah, it's raging.
Remember, since you attacked it, your spirits are harassing it.
Yes.
It's a disadvantage against everyone now,
Other
except you.
yeah, it has advantage against you because you're reckless.
Yeah.
At least everybody else is okay there.
And once it kills you, it can just move on to the next.
No matter what, I'm fucked at this.
A rock.
Yeah.
Do you want to disengage and run, or?
Was that him or you?
That was him moving. Is that a disengage, Kelly?
Nope, that's just a running.
Okay, so he's gonna try to take a bite at you. Wait. No, he's not. Because he's already attacked somebody since his turn, so you get away scot-free.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
So,
That's
since that's
good.
A critical fire.
we'll add 10 more to that, because I didn't change your macro since you leveled up to 5.
Oh.
Because if you, I'm not sure. I think with cantrips, I want to do that second die is maxed. I don't think with any leveled spells I'm going to.
Because that,
Jesus, a
that can start getting
32
aggressive.
firebolt.
At least somebody's hitting it.
I mean, he rolled really like middling for the first damage, so 32.
I'd like to think that like my arrow is like a lightning rod for his thunderbolt.
It's a firebolt, though.
I mean, it's the same thing. He like hit right at the point of entry where he made with the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Right thing.
All right. I'm gonna.
But Kelly, that is still subject to change. That second max die.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
see how I feel about that. But I at least want to test it out at low levels.
I'm taking a sidestep.
Okay.
I haven't left his range.
Oh, I know. I see you in his range.
Um,
He doesn't have a reaction
good,
till
it's still not
after
his
your
turn.
turn. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast new magics.
Phased bolt. You focus ambient energy through crackling 100-foot, 5-foot, 5d10 force, or half as much on a success for dex save. So 5d10. Go ahead and roll that, and I'll roll his dex. Oh, 5d8. Sorry, 5d8.
Oh crap! I rolled it twice.
12. He does fair, so he does take that 12 damage.
And that bolt of energy just slams right into his chest. And I'm gonna move the spirit over to a rock. Wait.
How far
Can
can
I?
you move it?
Because
that's 35.
Oh no! It only has a 30-foot move rock.
I was just about to say, move it to Theo.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it
Theo's
on
not-
Theo.
So hot either.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put it on Theo, and
Because I'm now out of his breath range, unless he moves, of course.
I will insult him to try to get him to not move. How's that?
Well, that if he moves close enough, he's gonna start getting reaction attacks.
Well, no. Remember, I've been having them roll it, not you.
oh, okay, I don't have to roll it.
But
Oh,
Theo,
what am I rolling?
no,
Oh,
no.
Theo.
Right thing. Anything else?
No, just using my bonus action to move the spirit.
Theo, go ahead and roll that. Wait, no, it's end of turn, right? If he doesn't remove it, it's end of turn.
For the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
No, for your arrow.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. I thought you were talking about the healing.
Or is it your turn?
If it doesn't pull it out at the end of its...
Okay.
So if it doesn't spend its action to pull it out at the end of its turn, it triggers.
I think then. How smart is this creature?
Oh, white dragons are pretty stupid.
I know. I think it doesn't even think about the arrow then. It's going to move forward, and it's going to attack those near it. So, Nick, it's going to try to bite you. It misses. Wait, no, wait.
I'm dead.
It doesn't, it still doesn't hit. White Fang, it tries to claw you.
Ow.
So it claws you for 7. And Forgotten, it's going to claw you.
Oof.
Really, Dice?
Oh no.
Am I able to dodge that?
You,
With uncanny
Oh,
dodge?
yeah.
yes, you can take half, so it's half of 14, so you take 7.
Well,
Okay.
it didn't maximize the last one.
Oh, true. So,
Quiet.
that's
I- it's
another...
only- It's only fair.
Yeah, no, I do the same for
He's
Thea.
right.
So instead of 5, that's a 12, so plus 7 more, so 7, so that's 16, so you take 8 damage as half.
So I would still be taking 4 then.
No,
8 is half.
8,
There we go.
yeah, no, wait, no, 21, so you take 10, sorry, 2 more. My math.
So I am down to 1 hit point. Good luck, boys.
And that is the end of his turn. Go ahead and roll that. Did you roll that, Theo? Go ahead and roll your damage for your arrow. 7 is still alive.
That's fine.
The slicing ammo goes
I'm
as well.
still alive. Forgotten. With your 1 HP. In a dream.
Run! Disengage and run!
Technically, he could bonus action disengage and just fly away.
That,
I kind of want to do that, but I'm not sure if my flight ability would work with the cliffside.
You can fly up it.
I know.
There's
but-
technically a rope right next to you too.
That's a good point.
Right around here, yeah.
So basically, what you could do is bonus action disengage, and then use your action to fly, and you should be able to get right up to the top of it with your 20
I think
fly speed.
I think I might just do that then, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here if I don't.
run!
What? You're perfectly healthy right now. I want you to know that.
Uh-huh.
You'll get used to it, but it's time to run!
Okay, so I'm gonna disengage, use my bonus action, then just fly up to here then.
So now you're at the top of the cliff. You still technically have an action.
Um,
Pop shots.
Pop shots.
pop shots.
5 shots.
Do it.
Can I actually still hit it with a bow?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
Okay.
range, bro.
Then I'll try hitting it with the short bow again.
Fuck it
Unfortunately.
Hold on. They can provide the reaction if they want to.
Ah,
If they're on, he's on the
Yes,
opposite
Yeah.
I shall
side.
do that.
Go ahead and
I shall
do
do
it
that.
once more then, Gavin. Unfortunately,
Oh.
the 14 probably glances off one of its horns.
Oof.
But because it's not like a crit fail, you don't hit White Fang. So, that's a way to get rid of you. Theo.
Oh yeah, friendly fire.
Let's see. Where's my cursor? I'm gonna.
You get healing.
Yeah, D6 of healing because you start your turn in it.
6, 1.
It's so
You,
useful.
you can have the 2 that you rolled before.
Oh, you're so generous, God.
Yeah, such a generous.
Hey,
and
it's better than
powerful
it's
being.
literally
Fuck, you get
100%.
Parvo and you get a second health point.
it's literally 100% more healing.
That's bullshit, and you know it.
And I'm not wrong.
I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna go for another clockwork. Would Neo like to provide his reaction again?
He said, sure. Okay. Wait, has it been his... Yeah, no, it's been his turn since
Yeah,
his
because he
reaction.
goes right
Yeah.
after me. So I'm gonna take a clockwork sharpshooter shot at it at advantage.
You miss, unfortunately.
I was so worried about getting out of breath attack range that I was just not paying attention when I shot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, exactly. You're worried about the breath attack, and it glances off the same horn. It probably slightly cracks that horn, honestly.
And then there is nothing else that I can do, so that will end my turn.
Neo.
I am gonna try to slap it.
Are you recklessing?
Yes, do it.
Are you doing a
You
reckless
do the
attack?
biggest deeps here.
Yeah, I'm gonna reckless.
Go ahead. You miss. And you miss.
And I'm about to throw my match.
Rock.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this again while I'm standing
Is that
here.
math
Kaboop.
plus 2?
Nice.
Yeah, no,
Nice.
that. Wow, really?
Did you
Wait.
Did you quicken that?
No,
Oh,
I
I
have.
mean, you could have.
I have no sorcerer points left.
Oh no!
Well, it doesn't matter if it's quickened or not. It doesn't even matter that it crit. Because it had 9 HP left.
Yay, I don't have to run again. At least not
Hey,
yet.
I didn't die.
As you
Oh,
deliver...
dude,
an-
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
I'm
I was
just
about to
here
say,
waiting.
until that thing goes away, I'm gonna move over
uh,
here.
combat is over as you shoot the firebolt right where the last one hit as well. Drilling the same exact point into its being as it shudders and it falls to the ground. Yeah.
Oh, the spirit has one more healing. Take it.
That's how I was standing on him, but I didn't want
Yeah,
anybody
go
to
ahead.
notice or to be like, where did he go?
Yeah, no, I can still see you under it, Kelly. Go ahead,
Okay.
D6, Kelly.
Hey.
It look 100% of your HP. How is that bullshit like the healing was?
Mm.
It gives the dice gods give and it takes. Like it didn't actively kill any of you guys. It tried.
Okay. I can't use my med kit on you guys till after a long rest again.
Is that door still open?
There's half a dragon in it, but yeah.
No, I
he's
meant
talking
the one-
about the door
Oh
on top of
yeah.
the
Oh
cliff.
well, you can't quite see it, but Forgotten can, and the door is open, as Forgotten can yell down or whatnot.
Hey guys, door's open now.
By the way,
That's
this is kind of how the door looks. By the way, with the 2 dragons up there.
I can't imagine dragons have pockets, so unless anybody wants to carve out an eyeball.
I'm good.
But I thought I'd
Alright,
show you that.
I'm gonna give 2 berries each to Neo, Forgotten, and Theo, and then 1 to a rock.
Oops.
So how much health is that per berry?
That's
1.
2 health.
1 per berry.
That's 1 health. That's 1 per berry, but 2 health total for you.
So you give 2 to everybody and 1 more to who?
A rock.
Okay.
He received the best healing from my healing spirit, so he only gets the 1.
I don't even mind. I'm now at 13 health, which is good. I'm good to go.
Hey, that's where I am too, except I got a wild shape left, so.
Sorry, gents. My food got here.
Not an issue.
Okay. Let's
Oh,
climb up the rope.
the good news is being stingy with spell slots means that I still have 2 level 1s.
Oh,
and I still
that
have 2
reminds me,
level
another
2s.
rule. I talked to Kelly about this, but a homebrew rule I saw and I liked is when you're out of spell slots, you can still use a leveled spell, but it costs 1 level of exhaustion per level of spell used.
Okay.
That doesn't affect most of you guys, but for those with spells, if you run out of spell slots, you can still use the level spell, but it's going to cost you.
Well, that's what, like, before a rock really starts taking any negative from it, I can get up to, like, level 4 levels of exhaustion before anything really, like, bad happens to a rock. Because none of that really matters anyways, especially in the point in time of me being stomped on.
I have 1 spell, 1 level 2 spell. That's it left.
I'm using this on myself.
I'm just adding the homebrew rule to the list of rules.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well.
you cure your wounds.
Yeah, so I give myself a little.
Which way do you guys want to take now? There's the way the dragon came from that your familiar got 8, or there's the main gate.
I vote main gate.
I vote main gate.
Main gate.
So everybody slowly
Wait,
climbs up.
I will not split the party. Main gate.
I mean, you could always try to persuade them to go the other way. Like, they're not unreasonable.
No, we're doing it this way.
Okay, so
Yes.
he's unreasonable. So you guys are up at the main gate, and you guys could.
Sorry, I'm chomping food. I didn't want to be rude.
Oh, you're fine. You guys can sort of see in there, see through there.
Mm-hmm.
What when you guys? What's the order going in? Like, what do you guys?
Before we actually go in, would it be worthwhile for us to go back into that cave just to short rest to get hit points back? Or do you guys want to keep progressing?
I mean, potentially, but we don't know what else is in
There
the
was
cave.
more
Like,
than 2 creatures in that cave.
we're stuck with an unknown
okay.
situation.
The only
You know what I
thing
mean?
the only thing you saw in that cave, like thing, were the 2 dragons.
I thought I saw 3 tokens the minute I saw in there.
No, I had one off to the side, but you didn't trigger it. Like that, it wasn't actually.
Okay.
You saw one off to the side, like off the map that I had, but wasn't like a real
Oh.
thing.
I thought it was a real thing.
No, it was left over from me
Um,
editing stuff.
Yeah, we're left with an unknown situation. We know that the cave and the castle connect. We just don't know what's in either of them. So
Yeah, you do know because the
It's just a
second
matter
dragon
of
did come out the
going
front.
in. So
I
let's
would
just
say
go through the
group vote.
front and get this over with, boys.
So what's the order? Is it gonna be the healthy boys first?
Yes, because
me
I
and Neo.
I mean, yeah, you and Neo have the 2 healthiest health pools.
I also have another wild shape.
Okay. So as you guys enter this first area, you guys can move at this is slow, and I'll tell you if you need to move back and whatnot. Just let me know before you go into tunnels and whatnot. But as you go into this first room, you pass through the Balehead portico onto an icy ramp that, as far as you can see, like ascends like 5 feet to this room, which is 20-foot high chamber that has icicles in the ceiling. Natural pillar forms the center that supports the domed roof. Further in the back, you see what looks to be 2 sets of rusty iron gates. What they have chains. Like nearby the rusty iron gates up here, by the way, are like rusty old padlocks and chains and keys. And as you proceed forward a little bit more and get a better view of the room, I'm just dragging you guys up in here a bit.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
see
still
you.
artificially blocked off from the room.
Oh,
My
really?
vision is.
Yeah, I can't see.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's because inside is dark.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, Nick's gonna light a torch.
You
Before
have
we
a
do that, hold
two-headed
on, wait,
weapon.
wait,
Let me
wait,
do
wait,
that.
wait. I can give everybody dark vision.
For an hour, right?
Let me double check. Yep, I can. So you'll have a range of 300-foot dark vision for an hour. If you magically share dark vision with, yeah, that's what it is.
As an action, share it with willing creatures you could see, equal to your wisdom modifier, and they share it for 1 hour. So you can give it to them for 1 hour if that's something you would like to do.
Yeah, I'd like to give everybody here dark vision that does not have it.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll give it to everybody. It's 300 feet.
So what I'm gonna do is instead of editing everybody, just on dynamic lighting, daylight mode. That way, so you should be able to see now.
I can.
Okay. So
I can see.
in the like where these rusted gates are for you, right thing, you see what looks to be fragments of the shell of a bluish-white egg that must have been as large as a halfling. And if you want to know more, you can make a nature check. But I think it's pretty obvious.
Don't touch it.
Oh no, that's a
Steal it
dragon.
Hey,
That's
Steal
dragon
it
shell.
without touching it.
magical check, please.
But you can tell, especially since you just fought two white dragons, that these are white dragon eggs. That looks to be about enough for 2 dragons worth.
Mm.
They look
Nobody else wants to hike us out of here when we do find out of here.
So
Well, hopefully we'll find in this cave a way to get back to where we were so rudely teleported from.
where would people like to go now?
out of the
I'm
cave.
curious about down. Oh, I can already see a hole down here.
So as you head that way, what you see is the 8-foot-high cave is unfurnished and unlit. The hole in the southwest corner of the mouth is an open chute that reeks of blood and filth.
Oh, that's their toilet. Okay.
Oh yeah, no. You guys notice now. What you guys were tramping around in that battle was blood, gore, and actual human feces,
Ugh.
and it's all over your chute. Now, okay.
I don't wear shoes. That's a problem.
Yeah, no, that's encrusted in your toenails.
In a rack. Oh, a rock.
As it says, gore from the gore from other areas, as well as not to mention human waste, is routinely dumped down the chute, which is stained with blood and filth. Yeah. But
Great.
do you explore down there, or do you just look down there enough to see the tunnel of rock?
Nope. Once I realize what that hole is,
Okay.
I'm cool on that. I'm back to thinking about whether or not to steal dragon eggs. I mean, is it stealing or adopting?
It's
those
surprise
shells, Kelly.
adoption.
It's what those
Oh.
those aren't
Surprise-
like full dragons. They're shells.
Oh, okay. Well, yes. Then I will pick them up.
Yeah, you could pick up.
Shells might be worth something.
Yeah.
I thought they were eggs, and I'm like,
the egg shells. Like
okay.
I'd like to
there was
poke it
an,
with-
as I said, there was enough for 2 dragons worth.
And there were 2 dragons here, and they were young dragons.
Were they young?
Quite literally.
I
Oh
don't
yes.
remember hearing
If they were, the older they get, the more screwed we are.
If I
Yeah,
used
if they were any
anything,
older.
yeah, any older, you guys would have died.
So we got
So-
babies.
No, Nick, these are fragment of shells. Is what I was saying.
Oh.
Kelly made that thing too. So yeah, no, they're empty shells, so they probably don't weigh that much, but they are like the size of So,
I'll strap them to my backpack if I need to.
okay, so you're at an intersection here. Which way do you want to go? Left, right, or center?
Wait, if my eyes don't deceive me, if I go forward, I see bedrolls.
Yes, you do see.
Do you see off to the right?
Yeah, off to the right, I can see fella.
Charlatan Berserker. Charlatan? Chardan? I don't even know anymore.
No, I'm not. Then let me get to where you guys are. Oh, okay. The dark vision really coming in clutch.
What's down below?
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that.
There's
Okay.
blue fire this way.
I'm gonna need you guys to pick a direction, and I can explain what you see.
All right.
Because you guys are like looking at it, tasting every
We have
direction.
300-foot dark
I-
vision.
I
We can
know.
see into each room.
I know, but some of these rooms, it's less assumption that you could see it
So,
because
do
it's
we-
just how the map is.
Do we just aggress the aggressor, or do we wait for him to find us?
I kind of want to pop shot him.
I'm leaving the pop shots up to you guys because I'm almost dead.
I'm feeling it, but I can help take him out for
Uh,
sure. especially
Wait,
ranged
I have a
ammo.
way to describe it. Theo, what you see in this room as you're coming up behind them, because everybody's seen him, so I'm going to describe the room, and then describe what Theo sees. So, the ice of this cave is stained pink and red from the blood of numerous killers. In the center of the room, beside a stone tray of butcher tools, is the flayed husk of an owlbear skeleton that has been skinned, gutted, and stripped of meat. Along one wall, metal hooks pierce the ice. A large man in a blood-drenched hide armor hangs carcasses from hooks to bleed out. His face and limbs are blackened by frostbite, and he seems to be absent a nose. And that's over here.
You said there's something that I specifically see?
Yes,
or
roll me a
something
perception.
outside of my passive?
Yeah, I just want to see if you notice specific something. Even number
Notice it
20,
everything.
you notice what looks to be like a scar from an old injury on the owlbear that has been tended to by somebody.
You really gotta do this to me, don't you?
Oh, it's been done.
All right, we're killing this motherfucker.
Can I do it now?
I'm still not just gonna blatantly assume anything and just charge in because I'm not dumb. But knowing that there's no light source in there, right? It's purely the dark vision that is allowing.
It's purely dark vision, yes.
Can half of us flank and the other one?
I was just
attack
about to
the
say,
I'm
somebody-
invisible right now.
I want to prepare a firebolt for whenever he
Well, actually,
is alerted that we are
So,
here.
wait, real quick. There is points of light, and that's why I probably shouldn't have done it. But basically, let me see. I'm trying to see. Okay. So there is no light in there, though.
Okay, so if he's relying on dark vision, he would not be able to see me.
I'm trying to... Let me
I
see.
mean, I wouldn't physically
'Cause
know
there-
that. I'm just letting you know that.
There's... I'm trying to see what it says about the light situation of it.
Well, because if you shot him with an arrow and he looked up
Oh,
and he got hit with a ball of fire
There
on
is
the
a
door.
torch in that room, because it says right here, all the berserkers have torches near them.
Snuff the torch, and then I will just go in there, and he will never see me, and I will rain hell on him.
What is the torch situation? Oh wait, I've pressed a digitation. Doesn't that work on
Uh,
lights?
It can snuff out torches.
Well, go and shoot it in chat.
Oh, I
Tim.
have to be within. I have to be within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Literally snuff out candles and torches.
Yeah,
I can
okay, I
try
wasn't sure.
stealthing.
That's alright. We can, if you're okay with it, we can go in there and attack.
I'm cool with it.
But then when he gets
Yeah.
close, snuff it out.
Okay. I'm gonna keep the firebolt prepared until we are close enough for me to snuff it. Just for my reference, Mike, where is the torch located?
Probably within 5 feet of him. So probably like
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
Just he probably has it stuck in the ground or something while he's working.
No.
I got you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be like right here to get it.
Mm-hmm.
For the eyes of night, though, it says I have to see within 10 feet. Does that mean I have to stay within 10 feet, or I can?
No,
activate it and then
you activate it and move. That would be
Okay, I just
stupid if
wanted to
that.
make sure.
Like, I personally would think that's stupid because it doesn't say the shield lasts for an hour or until they run out of your range. It doesn't say that, so.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't assuming anything.
Oh no, I appreciate it.
I was just about to say, I could also, one of you two could just try to shoot the torch over, which might put it out. I don't know how the snow in here is. It just looks white, so.
I think from walking in the tunnels, it's not super wet.
It's like stomped down.
Okay. It's just like hardpack ice. Yep.
I say
then
we all
nothing it is.
ready. I say we all just ready to attack as
Yep.
best as we can and just
I'm
rain
moving.
it down.
Yep.
But before you keep running up there, let the ranged people get in position.
Yeah, because you go any further running, Nick, he's going to notice you.
I was just about to say, I just need straight line, which I can get from there for sure.
See, that's why I hate dynamic lighting. Because there is that little wall thing there. So I would give you the shot, but it would be at only half cover, not like 3/4 or anything.
So would I be able to step up to the next corner?
I was just about to say, if it's ready, can I have it prepared for when I take the step forward?
When you have, yeah, what you could do is you could have your ready spell. Like when I have clear line of shot, I like,
Yeah.
or
just go
when
with
he notices me, I shoot. But
Can I?
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Can I just run in there and snuff it out myself, and I will just go toe to toe in there?
I mean, you could. Here's another thing. Technically, you don't have to ready an action to shoot it, Kelly, because what it is you could move forward and then shoot it if you have clear line of sight, but have it readied for if you don't
If he
shoot it,
notices me.
to shoot it if he moves.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can just run in there if you want, Theo, and snuff it. If you have a way for yourself to snuff it.
Yeah, my body.
I mean, you
Actually,
could.
how clo-
I was just
how
about to
far
say.
away-
Oh no, just screw it. I'll run in there with you. I'll snuff it, and I'll take a step back.
Well, but if I run in there and snuff it, he won't be able to see me.
No, I understand that. He'll
To
see
be
me,
fair,
and
nobody will be
you'll
able
help-
to see you.
You'll help me evade him. I'm with you on this.
I would like to.
We can run in. You can.
I would
get
like to
him,
state
and
that once
out
the
goes
torch
the
is
light.
done, nobody sees Theo.
You want me to give you my initiative now?
You guys can, because you guys do running and stuff, and then you only have the one advantage because he didn't give anybody the advantage.
Oh yeah, you're right. I do have to give that again. I can give.
Somebody that doesn't roll hasn't rolled yet, you can give it.
I will give initiative to White Fang.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, but I'm down for running in and snuffing it and leaving.
So
So-
all I'm gonna say is
Stepping back.
snuff it and then leave because he's gonna see you as the target, but he will not see me.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, I
And then
understand
if
that.
you,
I
if
still
you
have
want
shit.
to, just lead him back to the group, and the group can just ready the attack and just.
Right, because then he'll be
So-
banned.
technically,
Yeah,
you're assuming he has dark vision, though. He is human,
Very true. Very true.
or human looking, other than the black skin and everything.
I'm just assuming the worst case. So if he does have dark vision, we're preparing for the worst case.
So, right thing, what is this?
I'm preparing this spell for
So,
when combat starts.
And I have my great sword out.
I can get there in one movement and use.
I would
prestidigitation.
hold, and you can use that as soon as your turn hits if you want, because you're first in initiative anyways. That way you don't risk losing it or anything if you want to do
Okay.
that. You can still hold it if you want. That's up to you. I was just giving you.
Theo, do you need an advantage or anything?
So,
No.
so,
If this is
No,
what
I
think,
can
if
I
this
can
is what
hit
I
him
think
from
it is,
here. I
so
see line of sight.
if you guys want to run in, that's when combat will start after you run in, and one action between the two of you guys will happen.
Let me know when you're good, Theo, and I'll just run up there and snuff it. I can do it from where I'm standing. Like, I can
just
proof
gotta
there
ask Mike something real quick in chat so he can clarify what exactly I'm thinking it is, because I know it's not the one, so I just want to see if that's actually what I'm thinking it is. All right, yeah, we're gonna poetic justice.
Oh god.
Scared.
Just turn out the torch and leave.
Got you.
Actually, wait. Can I use intangible to go snuff out the torch?
You're still seen, I believe. Up intangible.
It's okay. I'm not worried about it. I can escape.
You guys always hit the little gear thing. Intangible. Yeah, no, intangible just gives you advantage on all checks to resist or escape grapples.
Damn.
Yeah, so.
So
we're gonna go in and surprise him as best as we can to get the torch
how
out.
are you
And
are you just gonna run in and use prestidigitation, or are you gonna use something else?
I'm literally gonna sprint to right here, which should put me in 10 feet of the torch to snuff it.
I'm curious.
The moment anyone moves, I'm gonna be casting Creeping Ice.
Well, okay. So, Rock, you go to run up and you snuff out the light.
Yep, I run to there and I
He
snuff
starts
out the
running,
light.
I'm gonna move up with him.
He technically cannot make an attack of opportunity as you run away, if that's what you want to do. If you have any movement left.
I was just about to say I have no movement
Okay.
left, and I have no actions left.
So, you say Creeping
It's
Ice
just dark
for
in
you.
here now.
Yeah. Well, you can still see, but he can't, or at least you don't know if he can.
Yeah, no, well,
Creeping
no, I
Ice.
know I have dark vision, but it is dark in the, like, there's no more light.
Sheet
in
of
the
ice
room.
that covers a 5-foot area in range, which is right there.
Run up here if you want, but I would say you can.
The ice area is difficult terrain. Creature in the area must make a strength save or be restrained as it starts. Okay, so he needs a strength save. So that's a 9. So he fails. So he's starting to be restrained, I believe. Or be
he's
restrained
getting-
as
he's-
it rapidly encases. So he takes
Yeah, he's
2d6
rapidly
at the
encased in ice,
start of his
and
turn.
He takes 9.
Yeah, 9 at the start of his turn.
And I'm gonna move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's my turn.
Okay, so that's you. Neo. Theo did make a mention to just leave it to him, but that's up to you guys. You guys don't see him anymore. Theo is gone.
Don't we have dark?
Yeah.
You do not
I
see
just-
Theo anymore. He is just gone.
Well, I walk up here, lean against the wall, and start whistling. Is
Okay.
that an option?
Yeah, I just put him in place. You
Okay.
know.
I just wanted to restate everything. That's all. Berserker's turn. Now, first off. Okay, so it's going to attack wherever the it grabs the weapon near it, and it's gonna try to attack wherever the creature that was next to it. It has disadvantage, but it's attacking recklessly, so it has advantage, so it neutrals out. So he's going to just keep swinging his flare right where he thinks you were. So what he's going to do is attack in all 3 spots here, Kelly. So only one of the hits will hit, like, even roll at you. Because you didn't get the best idea of where you were.
Is that the one that's coming at me?
Yeah, I'm not rolling for the other 2, because they miss,
Okay.
obviously.
No matter what, it's gonna hit even if I shield, so.
11 bludgeoning.
Ouch.
And roll me a con save. Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on, before you subtract that. Restrain. Because it specifically says he's restrained. Okay, so he just had disadvantage anyways, so that's all. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that...
I needed a con save.
Yeah, I still need the con save. You pass, you're not poisoned, you still take the damage. I just wanted to make sure he was allowed to attack you before you took the damage. Theo.
He's basically helpless. Go at it.
Move up here. Although it's a shame that I have to use my first turn so I can get my 2 attacks off. Good ambusher. My first turn, I'm gonna do 2 attacks with sharpshooter.
Okay.
Bonus action, I will move my hunter's mark to it.
Okay.
These are clockwork attacks.
Not an issue. The first one missed. The second one hits.
And that is all that I can do this turn. Because what I want to do requires an action, but I wanted to get 2 attacks off first.
Yeah, no problem. Forgotten. Are you
I'm
doing?
just gonna move up a little bit, behind these two.
For everybody else, you just see arrows just appear inside of, like, get shot from the distance. You don't see where they come from. You just see arrows embed into them. Are you gonna do anything else, Forgotten? And
No, I'm good.
okay,
I'm just gonna stay back here and just hide behind
a rock.
Neofang.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck it, walk my happy ass this way.
I'm assuming disengage.
Yeah,
Okay.
You have to if he can't see you.
right.
You do have to. He still gets an attack of opportunity.
He'd take it at disadvantage.
It would be at disadvantage, which he
and
did.
That disadvantage could kill me.
Yeah.
If you'd have to roll a 19, or anything over 19. So.
And you're fine to just. I wasn't sure. That was more just for me clarifying.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna disengage for my own safety,
And then
and I'm gonna back up to this corner, and
Okay.
then that's gonna be all she wrote for me.
Right Fang just holding true there. Letting it happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
lean up against the wall as well
Okay.
and just watch.
I'm going to assume everybody is, unless otherwise stated. If that's okay.
This is Theo's fight.
Okay. The charlatan, is like struggling. It heard movement get away, but it couldn't take the attack on it. So what it's going to try to do is try to break free of the ice. So I believe that is your
Must be it's 15.
15, and it has that save at disadvantage. It said.
It's restrained, yes.
Strain has to make a strength test. So athletics versus your DC at disadvantage. Advantage toggle. Oh, it always rolls advantage. Duh. Okay, so disadvantage on this athletics. So 8.
Nice.
As it cannot break free this turn.
And
And it takes 8, which let me make sure.
Nice.
Okay.
yes, I'm just holding it in place for you, Theo.
Okay. Theo, also roll your damage. Because you didn't remove the clockwork. Yep, 10.
And I'm going to reach up and grab the necklace around my amulet and activate it as my action.
So, let me go to the items that I gave you just to double check what I said. The figure of your ivory necklace thing for your owlbear.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what that does is it summons forth an owlbear for up to 8 hours.
First time using it too.
So
Seems like
I will. So you summon forth this owlbear. Let me just make sure I have a character sheet up for it and everything. You can. It's. I'll give you control of this character sheet. It's not gonna be that big. Boom. You should have access to it now.
Where would it be? Creatures?
Yeah. You should also be able to move the token and whatnot.
can move the token. I guess I can just put it
Shift,
in the
double
character
click.
sheet that way.
Let me,
All right.
heads vision. Night vision, 6 feet. Boom. Okay. So, go ahead. That was your action. I don't know how the Figures of Wonders power do for initiative.
I don't either. So how do you want to rule this?
End of your turn is how I'll rule it for now.
Okay. There's not. I mean, that's my action. I don't have any bonus action.
So that's
to
the end of your turn. Well, because I can see end of turn or it be an attack. Like,
Either option's okay with me. Because I know we said this is like a progressive thing that we're working on, and it's trial and error. So however you want to roll it is fine with me. If you want it to go afterwards, I'm okay with that. If you want me to have to burn my bonus action to command it or whatever, like how other classes have to do, I can burn my bonus action to command it.
When it's I'm trying to quickly read. You speak it. Becomes a living creature. Friendly to you, it understands your language and obeys your spoken commands. If no commands, it defends itself but take no other. So you have to speak command, but it doesn't say you have to take an action, so you could just tell it to do so.
Alright. Well, because it's the...
As part of your turn, you can tell it to do stuff. As free action
I'm
speak.
going to tell it to just go into that berserker. Just start attacking that berserker.
Okay. So you can go ahead and control and roll the attacks.
It's going to do a claw and beak.
Okay, so the technically these are at advantage because it is blind. So both hit. So 17 damage. And that's your turn. I believe it would have to be right there for that. Move forward and go in.
Oh, yeah.
Forgotten, Avak, Right Fang, Neo, Berserker. Got attacked from an angle, so it's going to turn and try to swing at that. Disadvantage, but... Well, before I just assume. Yeah, disadvantage, but advantage, so... It's going to just swing at it. Boom, boom, boom.
It has a 13 AC.
Yeah, so the first and third ones hit. So I'll subtract the HP and stuff from it. So we don't double up. So
okay.
16. Yeah. And it needs a 2 con saves for it. It passes the first one and fails the second one. Okay. Yeah, it passes the first one, fails the second one, so it is now poisoned.
Okay. Which gives it disadvantage, right?
Yep, disadvantage on all attack rolls.
It just even attacks then.
Theo, your turn.
Alright. If I move down, this is just for you to clarify. If I move down here, could I have it give me its reaction, or I would have to command it to give me the reaction? Oh wait, I don't need it. It's dark. Never mind.
Yeah, no, you have an advantage because it's dark. I didn't think about that with your first shot. I apologize.
It's all good. Clockwork shot.
16 hits. Also, if you shot it last turn, it didn't remove the arrow. I don't remember. No, you didn't. You summoned the owlbear. That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna do. Owlbear will go for 2 multi-attacks. Or not 2, sorry. A multi-attack. So 15 and 26.
Both hit. So, what you see, Theo, and everybody sees this because everybody has dark vision. What you see, he is very clearly bloodied, and not from the blood of the recent butchering. You see attacks that should put it down. Like it's almost like he hit 0, and it just didn't go down. And as he feels those attacks, he just maniacally laughs. There's something different than the last berserkers you fought.
Alright. Then, as the turn ends... Well... As it ends, yeah. Free. We all can attack now. I'll let everybody go at it. If it's gonna laugh, I'm not gonna take it away from anybody else. So everyone else, feel free to attack.
I just want to double check the exact wordings on this stuff.
Alright.
Okay, so that's Theo. Forgotten. You hear Theo's voice is out from nowhere say, "We can all attack," since he finds it so funny.
Just to be safe, I'm just gonna go like right here, beside White Fang, and just shoot it with my bow.
Go ahead.
Can I also use steady aim with that, or would that cost?
You already have advantage. He can't see.
All right.
And you can't steady aim when you move. Go ahead and roll in case of crit.
What am I rolling for that?
Just another attack.
Okay.
Well, as your first, and I know somebody's gonna mention sneak attack, but it doesn't matter in this case. As your first attack hits, again, the arrow that everybody feels should put it down seems to have just not the power to put it down. The arrow just juts out of his shoulder, and he's still laughing about it. Rock.
Rock, we gotta put this boy down with magic.
You hit.
That's not too bad.
Go ahead and roll the damage for yourself.
Good boy. Tell him that's good.
Nani?
Out.
How much HP
I'm
did
gonna
you?
take a nap now.
So, Avak, the projectile ejects blood out of his eyes to hit him, which seems to have about as much effect as the owlbear or the arrow, and he falls unconscious.
Did someone want to go deal with him?
Right thing. You hear a thud as a rock projectile vomits blood out his eyes, hits the target. It burns and melts at him, but he's still laughing as a rock falls to the ground.
Alright.
And if I make you roll death saves, Kelly, make sure to whisper them to me, please.
I like that.
Bonus action healing spirit on the rock.
Okay.
Give me that healing.
The rock, go ahead and roll the d.
Hey, everything is always fine. There was a lot of build up to that. My screen was like rolling dice, rolling dice, rolling dice.
I'm going to... Let's see here. Primal Savagery.
Once again, as you claw at him, you see the claw marks of acid just crisscross over him as your claws just slash him open, but it doesn't put him down. And I'll give you guys a second to check to see if you notice what's going on or not after Nick
We should
gets his
try
turn.
to drag him out of here. It might be something with his location where he's standing, because
Wait,
not
didn't
moving.
Arak
Well,
say that there was a room with a weird? Oh, I locked him in place.
Yeah, he's iced to
Didn't
the
Oh,
ground.
Arak say that there was like a strange room with a bonfire on the other direction? Didn't Arak say that?
Neo,
Yes,
it's
he
your
did.
turn.
Say what? I'm sorry.
The blue fire you mentioned.
Yeah, the blue fire in the other direction.
Yes, there's a blue fire in the other direction. Did vocalize that because you said
Drag him
there's
there.
beds and I said blue fire.
Yeah, he's stuck to the ground.
I mean, you can still try to pull him out of the ground, Nick, if you wanted. If you wanted to free him to drag him, or you could attack some more.
Attacks aren't doing it. It has to be something else.
How far
Yeah,
out
we've
of
tried
combat do I
magic
get
too.
before I drop initiative and can just run?
You don't ever really drop initiative, but you could always just use your action to sprint and stuff, so you can move really quick.
Okay.
Can I just? What check would I need to be able to rip him out of there?
Athletic.
Actually, I can release the spell.
Yeah, it's
free
probably
action.
a free action to release it, so.
You just
Well-
gotta vocalize that you want it, removed.
I would try to succeed a grapple first, and then once you succeed a grapple, then remove it.
Oh yeah, if you grapple him first, then he won't be able to really attack.
He'll
Plus,
be a
you're
he'll-
grappling a restrained creature too.
He is currently restrained in the ice.
So, restrained
Do that.
says speed becomes 0, cannot benefit from speed. Attack rolls, which would be grapples too, because grapples is a special kind of attack, have advantage, and attack rolls from it has disadvantage, and it has disadvantage on dex saves.
So you could grapple him while he's frozen and beat him with your one-handed sword.
I don't have a one-handed sword. I have hand axes.
I thought he had a one-handed sword. Or the captain's sword.
No, that's a great sword.
Oh, it's a great sword. Okay.
Grapple him and pull him out of here. Take him to that blue fire. Do something about that blue fire.
Yeah, if you grapple him after you successfully grapple him, I'll release the spell.
Alright, what do I have to do to
Athletics at advantage.
Are you clicking the advantage on?
There you go, Nick.
No, you click it. Learn your stuff.
Yeah, Nick, it's at the top
Yeah.
under your name. I already clicked it, but
Oh,
for the last
man.
time.
I'll leave it on all the time.
Yeah, I know you were. That's why I tend to click it. 19 versus its attempt to break
It
free.
can use athletics or acrobatics.
Why did it double click? But it got a 22.
Well, he's not grappled, but he's still stuck.
Yeah, but he's at disadvantage, remember?
Of dex saves and dex and strength attacks. That's
But
two.
he's restrained.
Yeah. It doesn't say anything
Okay.
about grappled.
Okay.
The exact wordings on restrained, because that's why I was double checking. His speed becomes 0, and he cannot gain any benefits from a bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against it have advantage. That's why Nick had advantage on athletics, and attack rolls from it have disadvantage, which to avoid a grapple is not an attack roll, and disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Am I able
okay.
to attack too or no?
You could try to grapple a second time with your second attack.
Just start tying him up.
Do we have rope?
We have lots
I
of
got
rope.
rope. Yeah, we got rope for days.
Let's start tying them
You
up.
would,
We need
you would still have to,
officially grapple.
yeah,
him.
grapple him at least to start tying him up.
Alright.
Yeah, but
'Cause
yeah,
otherwise
you have
he's
two attacks,
fighting
so you can try
time.
again.
So
Well,
go.
that because that's why I was like, once he's restrained, he can't even fight. Like because once you're in the grapple, if once you're restrained, you can't even
You
fight
have
to
him
take
grappled.
back because it's a grapple.
Well, you can attack while grappled, Kelly.
I know, but he's gonna have to do it. So
There's a
he's gonna have to
special
do so at
thing.
disadvantage. Like even to try to re-grapple to
Oh
do
no,
anything or to get
being
out of it. is
grappled, you
like-
don't have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Well, no, he's
I mean,
restrained. To
darkness.
make a
No.
grapple as an attack. We just went over that.
Yes,
was for
but
Nick.
if he's dropping the ice, he's no longer restrained. He's just
I
grappled.
know, but if he was tied up,
Yeah, I'm
he
trying
would
to
still be
remember the
restrained, and we would have
time.
that same situation, and he wouldn't be able to get away from Nick pretty much ever.
He'd be a teddy bear now.
Alright, so I am gonna drop the spell as soon as I do see him grappled.
And then we tie him up.
Yeah. Hello?
No, yeah,
Oh.
no. I know.
hear you.
I'm trying to read stuff just to see what I would if I have to have you. Okay, so there really isn't too much. So as long as while you're tying him up, you have Neo grapple to him, and I guess make one more check, Nick, just to make sure you can hold him while he's trying to escape you as they tie him up.
Would that be strength?
Yeah, another athletics.
Oh,
This one,
athletic-
yeah, it's trust me, you want athletics over strength.
Alright.
And this should be disadvantage for him because he's trying to counter grapple, which would be.
Well, it's not a disadvantage. He just has to use strength if he's trying to break free that way. Which he doesn't break free.
That's
So you guys can manage to tie him up between you guys.
Okay.
He's still laughing
We're
and
gonna use-
everything,
We're
but
gonna use all of the rope.
There's a lot of rope.
he's triple.
for
in
now,
size.
an initiative is over for now.
I'm gonna use like 150, like, cause they're what 50 apiece.
Just all the rope.
All of the rope.
BDS dream. BDSM dream.
If you're gonna break out of the Super Saiyan style, you're gonna have to do it 3 times. And at
When
that
did
point in
this turn to
time,
my
Nick can
OnlyFans
grab you.
page?
A rock. Take the last 4 from the spirit.
Oh yeah, of course.
So there's 46.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know, even if he rolls max, which he didn't, that he'd still be really good. But he's
That was
not-
just a terrible roll.
It was. I apologize. A fun fact: you can just drag those numbers around. By the way. Anyways.
Okay, so let's go investigate the blue flame. Theo.
Yes.
You hear the
Alright.
voice from nowhere.
Well, we need to take care of this first. Let's go.
Wait.
Yeah, we all got a lot to talk about. Right, Arak?
Everything is fine.
Alright, let's go check out that blue flame. Let's see what's going on with this place.
How do I?
Theo, if you gotta stay here to watch the guy,
If we're leaving
I-
him, I'll stay here and we'll watch.
Am I able to
Yeah.
drag the guy with me or?
Yeah, you can pick him up over
Yeah,
your
no,
shoulder,
that's-
Nick.
Well, Nick, that was why we tied him up, is because now he can't even fight you back.
Alright. What do you call it? How can I drag him
You-
with my character?
I will. I have to.
Alright, yeah, we're walking over to the blue flame.
Okay, so just move slowly, and I'll keep him one space behind you.
Alright.
You're dragging him like by his foot.
I'm dragging him by his neck.
Oh, I figured you just threw him over your shoulder.
No,
What-
we want him to remember he's being drugged.
As you hit every
While
rock
they're
and
leading
slowly
him-
flay open the ropes, as he breaks free and it kills you.
Nah, his like heel is like skiffing while I'm holding him by his neck.
He bites you.
Then his head smacks a wall.
He won't feel that. He's badly frostbit. It's fine.
Yeah, but
So once they leave the room, I'll go down there with the owlbear and whatever I can, some semblance, bury what I can.
This is hard-packed ice ground, so it is very hard. It's gonna take a while to bury anything.
Even with the owlbear digging at it.
It probably will make it go faster. I just wanted to warn you about,
If I notice that it's gonna take too long, I'll do it at a different time. But if the owlbear makes good progress to where I can give some.
honestly, it doesn't
burial.
change too much, so it'll probably take like maybe 15 minutes. It shouldn't take
That's
too
not a lot
long.
of time.
I'll do that. If
I
I,
don't
hear
wanna-
something, I'll go take attention to it.
I don't want to
that's
punish
what my character's
Flavor.
gonna be doing.
Go ahead, Nick.
Oh,
Move a
yeah.
couple times. Come on.
So when they leave, I'll walk up to the owlbear and put my arm on the owlbear.
So, I'll do that, and go ahead and describe exactly what's happening, and then I'll go to them.
Oh, okay. So after everyone leaves, then owlbear walks up to the carcass and starts nuzzling it. I will go up and reaffirm my beliefs and sigh.
It's
As-
much older than it was, but you do tell that this was its mother.
And I will aid the owlbear and to help it dig. Since it's not it. I know you and I have kind of still working on the way this designed,
Yeah.
but I would still imagine it has some semblance of its own will.
Yeah.
So it's able to dig as well.
Yeah.
And so we both dig, and whatever big chunks that we can put in that would give it its final rest, we'll do that. and
Most
then
of the
I'll stand over it.
most of the meat is not on this body. It's mostly the
Yeah,
leftover husks and stuff. Like, it's very clearly been butchered and everything.
And that's okay. The carcass is what mainly needs to be buried, so that it can have some rest, and then I'll stand over there for a little bit, just braced against the owlbear, and then once time has passed, we will head in the direction that everyone else had left.
Okay. Now, as you start to do all that, what you guys see is hundreds of icicles cling to the 12-foot-high ceiling of this frost-rimmed chamber, which is bathed in flickering blue light. The light's source is a blue flames crackling in a stone brazier that stands against the far wall. The white smoke that rises above it coalesces every few seconds into the form of a woman, but the image is fleeting.
Go put his head on the fire.
you know where I was thinking. Fire swirly.
So as you do, Nick, it
Goblet swirly.
so
It
as you,
goes Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct.
yeah, no, he just becomes 3 times as big, regains 4 HP, has 2 initiatives. Let's go. No, it
That's
looks
fine.
like
Yeah,
it's
give me my
causing
time.
him it looks like it's causing him pain, but it doesn't look like it's killing him.
I'm gonna go, to the fire. I'm gonna demand. Who are you?
To what, the fire or him?
Both.
Yeah, the lady in the smoke.
You get
Who are you?
you get no reply back.
Neo, drag him around and see what we can find out what's making him immortal. I'm gonna try and figure out this flame.
I'm going back out to the T, Mike.
I'm gonna put him there, and he'll just be assumed to be right behind you, Nick.
Alright.
I'm
Okay.
gonna let's see here.
Before you
I'm
cross over, Kelly, let me see what Joseph's gonna do.
Alright, I'm gonna ritually cast Find Familiar and take out my 10 gold to get Duke back. To try and do what I did before and connect with this place. See what makes it so wrong, you know?
Very peeved owl will be on your head.
Oh no! Oh, Duke! I'm so
But
sorry.
as you're ritually casting, we'll jump over to Kelly. Rock. You're at this little gorge that has a plank of wood across it.
How far is the gap?
10 feet.
Can I jump 10 foot?
I mean, you can jump if you want to.
Let me just go across first and give it a shot.
Alrighty.
You walk across with no problems.
Okay.
What you see ahead of you looks to be a 10-foot high room. Four sleeping pallets covered in fur lie on the floor on the northwest wall. A wooden pail is off to the side. Judging by the encrustedness on it, that you could see with the slight little bit of warmth and stuff from dark vision, it's normally a chamber pot, but it looks to be freshly emptied, or at least emptied more recently.
So there's no sign of what the hell's going on in here.
Yeah, exactly.
So can I come over now?
I mean, there's not really a point.
Maybe dude knows something that we don't.
Right.
Like, he's gonna tell you, though.
Right.
Oh, Skimpy. Which one's yours? Rock, start pissing on shit.
Oh no.
Is he still just maniacally laughing?
Oh, he's grinning like a madman, because you guys are obviously idiots, according to what he's thinking.
I don't think that helps. I mean, there's always throwing him in that hole. I'm assuming that's a hole.
Forgotten, by the way. Are you staying near White Fang, or...?
I'm staying near White Fang.
Okay.
I'm just trying to stay as far away from the maniacal, dude that we have tied up.
It echoes
I'm the closest
through the
to death.
hall. It echoes through the hall.
But it's creepier when you're right next to it. So I'm
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I'd rather stay near the big burly dragon dude instead of, almost dying.
So,
Rock. Oh, go
question
ahead.
real quick.
Yes.
Technically, he's never really dropped his concentration on that healing spirit. Can I just go
He
sit on that for a couple turns real quick?
he told Rock to get the last last 4 charges.
I told Rock he got the last 2 charges.
Okay. I walked away, so I still saw the symbol. There's I can go down there.
I was just coming over to delete that now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, sorry. I
Can always
think
cast
I got one more.
healing spells
one more
for
in me.
exhaustion.
That's all good.
So, while you guys are exploring over there, it's been 10 minutes, so your ritual spell goes off. You have Duke back.
All right, Duke.
He looks very
After he's-
agitated.
How was I supposed to know what was through the tunnel, Duke? That's our dynamic.
He hands on your head and he coughs up an owl pellet.
Love you too, Duke. Anyways, we need to connect with this place again. Well, connect to the environment again. And, I sit down and I'm getting ready to start meditating with him on my head.
Roll me.
Oh boy, rolls.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think what I want you to roll, because you're trying to do something they didn't think of. Because I let you do this earlier, because it's fun. Roll me Nature, Arcana, or religion of your choice.
Damn, not proficient in any of those.
That sucks.
Or religion. Oh man, they're all off intelligence. God bless it.
Can I give him advantage?
You are not in there, and you are not probably proficient with any of those, Nick.
Yeah, if somebody
All
helps.
right.
Uh,
All right. I'll do nature.
I will give him. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
16.
that's not bad.
So,
That's over 15.
when you close your eyes and stop meditating, you feel this aura of. It's hard to describe because it's not so much evil as it is an aura of like this overwhelming like coldness, like of emotions coming from this brazier. It's almost coming off in waves, and it's definitely you almost sense a threat of it going towards where you know your friends went.
A thread?
Yeah, almost like a life thread.
I'm gonna have Duke try and pluck the thread with his beak.
It's not like a tangible thread that you can pluck or anything. It's almost like
Oh.
it's from your meditation. You are able to like visualize it.
Am I allowed to move?
Yeah, you can get up and move, like, but like you know what you saw.
I'm gonna try and hold my concentration and follow the thread.
As you move back up the hallway, you see across the gorge, the thread lead to the berserker that's on Nick's shoulder, Neo's shoulder, as he's trying to pull his willy out to pee on a bedspread. That's something you didn't need to see. Rock's just letting it happen though.
Gross.
Trying to get him to quit laughing. Maybe if I piss
Alright.
on his pillow.
He's connected to the brazier by some spiritual connection. There's a thread going to him, keeping him alive.
And it's probably right at this time, Theo, that you are finished with burying.
Okay. At that point, the owlbear and I will start heading down.
Neo,
Yes.
before you continue, can you come help me push over the brazier?
Oh, fuck yeah. Who's gonna hold,
Chuckles.
I'll
Oh, we can just
babysit.
throw him on the. We can throw. We could throw him on the floor.
Or just drag him back along.
I kinda wanted to keep him in, like, eyesight while I wanna say I leave him in this hallway.
Like right here.
Like where we can see him, but nothing's gonna happen with the brazier and the ropes.
So,
Alright. Yeah, the thread connecting him is coming from this brazier, Neo. Let's work together to tip it over, okay?
Alright.
so as you try, like,
I was just about to say, can I turn and ask Theo if I'm allowed to touch that?
No. If you have to ask, it's a no.
I mean, it's clearly magical.
You know what? You guys do you. I am at a safe distance.
I'm like, at this point, what's the worst that what? We're trapped in this area. I'm just touching it, can't be bad.
Right. Yeah, maybe I'll be stuck here and you guys will go back.
Famous last words.
A Trask
So
appears.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I'd like to think that I'm just like holding on to like Theo in case something happens.
go ahead and
Clinging.
I am priming my slapping hand.
So
Just be
what?
ready.
Okay. So, you cast
I don't know what
Identify
together
on it.
to tip it over.
Do you just use a spell slot for
Oh.
this, or are you ritually casting?
I'm ritually casting
Okay.
it.
So you
Oh,
guys,
if he's gonna say he's gonna identify it, then I'm just
yeah,
gonna
no.
wait.
So that'll be 10 more minutes. Anybody want to do anything for the next 10 minutes?
I
Piss
would
on
say
that guy
short
for
rest,
me.
but that's an hour, not 10 minutes.
I'm over pissing on dude's face.
You've already emptied your bladder. You have nothing left in the chamber.
White Fang,
The owlbear.
Owlbear, anybody?
You guys still don't see. By the
Oh,
way,
buddy, can you help me out?
Forgotten, you don't hold on to Theo because you don't know where Theo is. You just know where the owlbear is.
Hey, you look behind you, see the owlbear, and then you hear my voice saying, "I'm prepping my slapping hand right next to you."
I love how I
I'm
just
just like-
asked the darkness too if I was allowed to.
I'm just like hiding behind the owlbear, like just cowering behind it because I'm scared of dying.
Pulls the dark suit to ogre and just sits down. Boom.
Oh god.
Death by Owlbear.
But since nobody has anything particular that they need to do, 10 minutes then, unless they correct me, you cast Identify, and what you learn is you learn all the secrets about it. So, first off, you can tell just by sight and everything. It rises naturally from the floor. It's not a discerned object technically, so you can't like push or really knock it over. And from your magical Identify, you can also tell that it's pretty much immune to damage, and it probably can't be smothered by or put out with water because it is a cold damage. Like it's cold fire.
Cast your magical smother spell.
Prestidigitation.
It's clearly magical, and what it's doing is it seems to be connected to the Frostmaiden, and connecting these berserkers. And you are right in your assumption that it seems to be keeping them alive.
Is there any way that we could just throw the berserker into the fire, killing him?
We've tried.
They
Yeah,
shoved
tried
his
that.
face in it, and it didn't work.
Can I? Is
You
it
say
made out
it's
of ice?
No, it is from like rocky ground.
part of the cave.
Part of the cave, part of the crew.
You said it was cold fire.
Yes.
I'm gonna try using my breath weapon on it.
You spew out your breath weapon, and it probably like it's very similar to it, but not quite. Like yours is probably more white than it is blue fire.
Yeah, with them blue. Mm-hmm.
But it definitely it doesn't have any discernible effect on it. I'm not gonna make you use a charge of it either for that.
Oh.
Just for testing it because it has no effect on it.
Okay. I'm gonna try studying it again with Rock, are you gonna help? Can you help me?
Kelly?
I'm sorry, what's up?
He
I was gonna study it. Can you help me?
Yes.
So with that, which one are you proficient with? Arcana, nature, or religion?
Arcana.
I'm not proficient with any, but
Yeah.
if he's proficient, do I get
can help
advantage?
Yes, you do if he's helping.
Okay.
Aha.
But he might be better at it. Like it's all depending.
I think advantage might work out better. I guess we'll see. Oh,
13.
shit.
It does remind you of the fire that you imagine is burning inside your chest. You're not sure. Maybe you could inhale it. Maybe that would stop it, but you're not sure. There's many ways that magic can be dealt with.
Blow that fire.
Okay, I guess it's
Why
time
don't
to
you
touch
throw
it
a
now.
dragon egg into it? One of the shells.
There you go. I'm gonna try to smother it with a larger chunk of shell.
As the voice says next to you guys. No longer from a distance.
Ah! Smack!
Oh, we'd be able to see you now. This is creating light.
Yes, it is creating
Yep.
light. So in this room, Theo is seen.
There you are.
But you said, did you want to touch it, right thing?
Yeah.
So
I have a breath weapon of choice.
as you reach and you touch the cold flame, it does cause slight damage to yourself.
I was about to say, I got close. I should have stayed back.
You fucked
That's
Oh.
cold damage though, so you resist.
I feel anything though in this?
It
Besides pain.
it's very frosty. It's like a frostbitey burn. Very much like you imagine your breath weapon is.
Put the shells in there. See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, put them all in there.
As you guys run and grab the shells and put them in, it doesn't
Oh,
seem
he
to.
already grabbed the shells, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, they should be on me.
Okay, so as you put a piece of the shell in there, Kelly, just one of the smaller pieces detect. It doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Wait, I just realized the wording he used, like the fire in me. Do I have to inhale this?
That's. I was saying that with your Arcana, I was saying that's something you thought might be. It's very similar to your fire, but that's not obviously the only thing you can try. I was
said
just.
it's part of-
I'm gonna
Oh, sorry.
walk over here.
You said it's part of the cave, right? It's made.
Yeah,
and molded into
the
floor.
brazier is made out of the floor.
Okay, so why don't we just chip away at it and then get rid of it that way? I mean, I have smithing tools, tinkerer's tools, or have a pickaxe. We could just chip away at the base, make it fall over. And then if it is magical, then we just take it with us. We have a magical blue flame.
You
I'm
remember
gonna
right
try-
thing the feeling that you got from that cold, emotionless, almost like winters.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't want this with us.
Oh, do you want to try to
I'm-
chip away at the base before we do anything else that's going to harm us? Potentially harm us?
I think this does have to be destroyed. I'm gonna try and inherit this flame.
Yeah, no, that's
See
cool.
if maybe see if maybe it prevents
That's
the
cool.
berserker immortality. See, Rock has no fear. He's my
I'll
bro
go
for
out
life.
with you, buddy.
uh,
I have learned
So-
from prior
so
glowing is
real
never
quick,
good.
Anything's better than being trapped here. Let's.
Okay,
Re-
while you guys do that, I'm gonna be right behind the owlbear.
so real quick, I'm going to take Joseph to another room because I want to ask him something. So Joseph, I have a question for you about how you go out because this is your last session, right? Hello, Joseph. Can you hear me? Joseph. Oh no, I've killed him. Hello? Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. My
No.
phone didn't like me moving. like that.
No problem. I have a question for you since this is your last session. How would you
Yeah.
like to be an evil NPC later?
You know what? Even if I come in late during when you use me again, for like the last hour of battle, That sounds really interesting.
You
know?
you inhale this fire, and I guarantee it's going to make you an evil NPC later.
Do I get to stay a druid? Do I get to
Oh.
control it when my boss fight happens?
Yeah, I'll make a character sheet at some point for that fight, but for sure.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to double check.
Also, you're gonna have to have this fire teleport me away or something.
No, what it's gonna do is I'm gonna have it like solve the problem, and then as everybody's leaving, they're just gonna notice that you're gone.
Okay.
Like as you guys leave this cave, because we're getting to the wind down point now, it's gonna be they turn to see you and you're not there.
Okay.
So you can move back. I don't want to break your thing.
Oh man, you know what the weird thing is? I always thought of myself like, damn, what if I got tempted? You know.
So
I hope what this does is it does stop the immortality of all the berserkers. That'd be great.
I'll explain that later, but yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and move back over. I don't want
I
to break
will.
you again. Okay. I have talked with him. Go ahead, Joseph.
Wow. All right. So much like how I breathe in for a breath attack, I'm gonna try and take in these flames.
Just to let while you're doing, I moved a little bit to the side, and I'm currently laying on Albert, so I do not see into that room.
Okay.
currently. I am just letting you know that I
Yeah,
don't
no
see
problem.
into that room.
Right now, it looks like the only person that
Oh,
actually
but-
sees in the room
But
is
wait, hang
Neo.
on. Hang on. One thing though, before I do that, Arak? Arak?
Kelly?
The baby
I'm
was
sorry.
yours.
We're cool, Rock. I know you heard my story about, a changeling took my face and killed me.
Yeah.
It wasn't you. He didn't have those yellow eyes that you kept when you transformed, you know? We cool, Rock. Okay?
Right.
You still got more to teach me, so I am gonna survive this.
Oh, I know. You
As I...
have too many lives for this one.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
And I begin, I take a deep breath as if I was gathering, my breath weapon, but I'm trying to gather it from the fire,
So
from
what?
the brazier.
So what happens is you put your draconic lips towards the edge of the brazier, almost like taking a draught of soup, like you're drinking soup, and you take that big inhale, right, for your breath weapon. And as you do, Rock and Neo will see the flames are being sucked into you, and as they do, starting from your lips and spreading out, like almost like your veins of your scales start turning an icy blue. So you have like marbled look to your scales now, as it goes through you, and eventually, with a deep enough breath, you inhale and you extinguish the fire. It is inhaled into you. As the light goes out, the laughter goes out. You guys turn to look at him, and the berserker looks visibly shaken.
And then I have
That mortality is gone. Thick peon.
When you inhale that, you don't fall unconscious,
Damn it,
but
I
you
was
do
muted.
fall to the ground. Like, probably with your hands in your head, almost in pain.
Can
I
I
am
see?
s-
Because I can't see into the room, but can I see that the berserker is shaken? Because if he's shaken, I will sit up. I'll wait for
Yeah,
the owlbear.
he does look shaken. Like you have a line of sight on him.
I'm gonna wait that because I
I'm-
want to curb stomp him.
Yes, Joseph.
Sorry.
And from my kneel position, I'm like, what? It's not funny anymore, is it?
He doesn't seem to have anything to say.
Finish this filth off.
If
I
everybody's
snatch his
alright with it,
ass
I'd
off.
like to.
You can.
you.
What?
Neo, did you just take this kill from me, Neo?
No, I snatched him up to bring him to you.
Oh, I thought you said you snatched his head. Did you?
Just
you
ripped it
take
right
that
off.
from me, Neo? You teleported me here. You killed my dogs, and you stopped my vengeance.
First, we don't know the dogs are dead.
Depends on how long you get back there.
Right.
I
I
wanna
assume the worst now.
help White Fang up.
So Theo, how do you finish him? Because he's tied up. He can't
Well,
fight you.
do I visibly see that White Fang is down or on the
Like
ground?
yeah,
in
he
pain or anything like that?
knelt down. You really don't see visible like shades of color, but you do see veins on his once flawless white scales.
If I see him in any sort of distress, the berserker is not my attention at that point. I will go aid my friend and see what I can do to help him. The berserker can be dealt with here in a minute.
He's
I'm
still
fine,
restrained.
Theo. I'm fine. It was just a little cold, that's all.
Well,
Nothing
just
I
to
can't
make
handle.
Sure. I'll let the owlbear do it.
As the
Oh,
owlbear
that's
is slowly
poetic
eating
justice.
it
That's poetic justice.
by
Theo.
sitting on Nick.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about what happened.
We all have our troubles, but if it was not for you, I would not have been able to get this piece. So thank you.
I have a feeling this fire was more important than we realize. I feel cold.
Well, now that this deed is done, can you release it to let it go? I mean, we were able
Oh.
to put him down.
It's part of me now. I'll be fine. I've adjusted from being a human before. I'm just more dragon than I was previously.
Oh,
Don't worry, I'm still White Fang.
I will hit you on not hit you like pat you on the back or slap you on the back, and thank you again for allowing me this vengeance that was needed but not seeked.
Of course, of course.
And at that,
Let's
I say we should
leave
try to
this
get out of here.
terrible place.
I agree.
About that.
What?
How do we do that?
Do we still have the rings?
The rings disappeared, but there was the other path of the bridge. Like it's not like it disappears out of nowhere.
Okay.
You don't know exactly where you are, but you are somewhere.
So we're gonna start walking this way.
And I'll discover how long it takes you to get back to civilization off camera.
Oh, where's White Fang go?
So
What was that, Nick?
what you guys see as you guys stand up to leave, almost like a breeze of snowy air blows past you, and where you see White Fang, the air like coalesces and like swirls around him, blocking him from view. And when the air flies back out of the cave, White Fang is nowhere to be seen.
You know, guys, I sincerely believe you guys are the answer to this endless winter.
And you do hear that around the cave.
It seems like I wasn't strong enough to take in the fire. I'll see you all on the other side.
God damn. Glowing magical items.
Stop.
Vengeance was not worth losing a friend.
I will say that where my body was, the staff will be there. Just the staff.
Propped against the wall.
I was just about to say I'm gonna go pick it up.
Okay. believe everybody ended up seeing this. Yeah, everybody could see it. So I don't have to give Kelly permission to see it. He can actually see it.
Sorry, Rock. Looks like those magic lessons just ain't happening.
Neither is the explanation.
Is there no way to bring him back?
And that you guys don't know where he went. The wind took him.
I like
with
the
that-
That doesn't necessarily mean he's gone, though, guys. I mean, yes, he's gone, but he might not be gone.
I
We
like
don't know
to
where he went.
imagine-
Maybe we could find them.
And with that, thank you for having me.
Of course. I know this was your last session. I hope it was fun for everybody.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And if I have the chance to bring you back in, I will. I am
We'll
not.
find a way.
Yeah. I know I'm not like. I'm not actually replacing you, as in just filling the time, and that's why I'm gonna keep you up to date on the game.
Mm-hmm.
Tearing up, by the way.
What, Nick?
Like trying not. Neo's over there trying not to tear up, but it's tearing up.
True,
Like,
man.
you've grown attached to White Fang.
I know, I feel toyed with.
Yeah, I know you got an apology right from me before I disappeared, huh? Or an understanding.
With that, we're going to end
Anyway,
the
thanks for having
session.
me, guys.
Of course. By the way, everybody levels up.
Oh, yay. But we lost a friend.
That's the case with level up sometimes.
Take all the steam out of that.
No.
All the steam out of that level up.
I would have got my CR2 creatures.
But yeah, no,
Neo's
I'm
murdering the first thing.
as always, I'm happy to be your guys'
be in-
DM.
I'll be in chat from now on.
Now do I pick up 3 levels of fighter? No.
That's when the skybox falls. No. But I am in my stream right now, so anybody that watched, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. As I forgot who I'm going to shoot out to. But yeah, no, I hope you guys had amazing funs too.
That last part was a heartstring tugger right there.
It was meant to
How
be.
dare you take my happy background and get into this?
I told Kelly I was gonna do it too.
didn't have
And me and
control.
Rock never got to truly resolve what happened either. Truly
Nope.
resolve.
Secrets still in the vault.
I love it.
I really wanted to train Neo too in martial arts. Dang it.
Man, I would have fucked some shit up too.
A barbarian monk is actually a really
You hosted me. I'm heading out.
I know.
Let's see. People need to be live. But I don't see a lot of people live, and I don't know if I actually have people watch me. So I'm just gonna try to. I'll just in my stream tonight because I don't see a lot of people live. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'm gonna go to bed soon. So good night.